hosting a captive audience that you could really be getting shit done with, man. And you're wasting it, filling our heads full of a bunch of garbage, trying to take our attention away. What was he trying to take our attention away, guys? Put it in chat. What has all this bullshit with Ernie Shell has tried to take our attention away? Tell me. Tell me her name. What's her name? He's been trying to take our attention away. Summer. And it worked, didn't it? What are we in here talking about? Are we talking about Ernie Shell? Are we talking about Jesus Christ? Are we talking about Ernie Shell? Are we talking about Where's Summer? Are we in here talking about Ernie Shell sex life? Or are we really doing something in the world and being productive? Woo! I'm pissed, y'all. Especially doing that to Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack's one of his most loyal people. And she's fragile emotionally. What? Why did he do that? Thank you, Dragon Mama. That's exactly what. Leo the Lion, that's exactly what. And B-Dac, don't you come in here trying to direct our attention away from it anymore. I've seen you. I've seen Liz. I've seen what y'all do. Y'all get in there and y'all try to start drama so that we stop talking about summer. We're going to talk about summer, B-Dac, on this channel. If you don't like it, go over there to Southern Girl and talk about a bunch of goddamn drama that don't mean shit. It's pretty obvious you're a show producer. You're a show producer and you get in here and you listen to people and you go back and you write fucking scripts. Not that I've done any homework or anything. I am a sleuther. I mean, you really thought that we weren't going to figure it out? We're sleuthers. And guess what? October, this is the month the motherfucker gets out of jail. We're going to get some damn answers. We don't care about Shelby Shell's sex life or his crotch rot. Can I get an amen, y'all? Can I get an amen? I'm sick of this shit. Woo! I'm sick of this shit. I need my charging cord, honey, for my phone so I can chat with these people. Okay. I'm sorry, but it is so fucking obvious from the very beginning that attention has been trying to be diverted away from summer. We don't care about Shelby Shell. We don't care about Ernie Shell. We want to know where summer is, B-Dac. And do they have her in Utah, in Colorado City? Because every time Warren Jeffs gets brought up, here you come. Defend yourself now. Go. Go. Defend yourself now. Because I think you're a fucking show producer. And I think you are in these chats with Liz Gaspari, diverting our attention away from the thing that is the most important. Our missing goddamn children. Stop diverting our attention away. You won't do it on this channel. I don't care what you do. And I can come up with billions of other names and billions of other accounts, and I will continue my plight. I have a dead daughter. Somebody out there also has a missing daughter. I'm going to help them. I don't care about the Shells anymore. Shut up about his little Willie and his toys. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if we don't solve her case, but we're going to try it. And you're not going to stop us, is he, guys? Is he going to stop us? How could they be solved with people like you in our way? How do you know that Benny might not have solved it already if you hadn't been in his way, diverting his attention with little people like Shell? Does he work for you? Is he a plant? Is he a diversion? Come on. Come on. It probably could have been solved first week if people like us had stayed the hell out of it. We're sleuthers. We're not going to sleuth a little gay man. We're going to sleuth these motherfuckers that have these stolen babies, that are killing our babies. We're not sleuthing each other anymore, B-Dac. Try something else. No, B-Dac, because I watch you. Everybody watches you. You come in to stir up bullshit. You must be a show producer, and you try to keep the storyline going. We, as the people, are here telling you right now, we don't like the storyline. It's so fucking obvious when you sit back before I had a channel. It is so damn obvious. We start talking, here he comes. We start talking, here comes Gaspari. It's such bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Y'all purposely divert our conversation in chat away from Summer every damn time. Why? I don't care about Benny. I don't care about Ernie. I want to know where she's at. Why do you keep trying to take our attention off of it, huh? Tell me. Why don't you want us talking about Summer? Why do you want us talking about people's personal lives? I don't care about people's personal lives. I care about who's got Summer. And if it's some little cult in Utah ran by some little mean-ass motherfucker named Warren Jeffs, I want to know. Everyone wants to know. Anybody want to come up on panel with me? Because I'm real pissed off. I'm like shaking, pissed off because I see it in chat. We start talking, here he comes. We start talking, here they come. You're not going to divert this chat. Today, we're going to talk about Summer. We're going to talk about that little faggot that has been fucking taking our money, excuse my French, taking our money and living this lavish lifestyle, eating in front of us when we're eating beans. Okay? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We don't give a damn about him. We want to know where Summer is. Okay? How do you know, Lips? How do you know? We haven't been able to even go find out. Everybody runs us off. We haven't been able to find out. Everybody runs us off. Yeah, sure. Come on, Lips. Tell me what you know. But they just had a bust. Did you see that where they just had a bust and they found girls in the back of a horse trailer that had been trafficked? Lips, did you know that? Go back and look at my show. Yeah, he's tied to Warren Jeffs. He's doing a lot more than controlling his people. When he controls his people, he tells his people go steal some little girls. That's how he's controlling them. Bring somebody up.
I gave him a link.
Tell Lips to come up. Yeah, now he's going to try to take me down because I'm speaking the truth. Now he's going to try to take me down. Watch, because I'm speaking the truth. Watch. Watch my channel get attacked because I'm speaking the truth. We can't have that. We got to keep everybody delusional. Got to keep everybody delusional. Take their eye off the ball. We got to divert their attention. Why?
Lips is coming up.
Okay, I got to get a hair clip in. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. That's why it's pissing people off.
Here she is, right?
Yeah.
Hi. I got a screaming baby, but
Sorry. Sorry. Were you talking about me being the screaming baby?
Say hi. Hi.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I just, I've had this pent up for a year now?
Gosh. Yeah, I know. You're doing
If I'm wrong, BDAC, I apologize to you, but that's just what it looks like.
I don't know if you guys can.
I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope you're this great guy that I always thought you were, but it really looks like you want us to talk about people's personal lives rather than finding children. So how about we get your attention back, BDAC? Let's stop talking about what's in people's closets and let's find missing kids. Go, Lips.
Hey, honey. I don't know if you guys can see it, but under my gray square there's like this white stuff moving. That's actually my camera and me in my sweatshirt. It isn't covering my whole camera. That's crazy. I'm moving left and right.
I just see your lips.
Okay, well, right underneath where it actually says lips is a thin line down there. It's moving left and right. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see it.
No, do you see it?
Okay. That's crazy.
No, we just see your logo.
Okay, cool. All right, so I know you guys. Let me see, get to the comments.
Let me say this one thing real quick.
Okay.
Daisy Joe, you were so right. BDAC has all the resources. Tell me I'm not right. of continents, different countries he has ties to. Tell me he couldn't be making a productive difference in society right now than this bullshit. Why is he wasting his final days on bullshit like this and not calling up people and hey, let's get on this, let's get on this, let's get on this. He's in here talking about, well, Ernie might be gay. I don't care. Right. I have a gay son. I don't care. I don't care about that little man's sex life. I want to know where these missing kids are.
Right. My aunt's gay. Sorry. Brother is possibly gay, but he just doesn't want to talk about it because of situations like this.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't admit that they're gay. Now I
don't care though. That's his life, you know.
I've been what, baby? Go get it. Go get it. I've been, trying to. I don't know. I guess I don't want to speak on that either. Okay, so the summer info, you guys. There's big reasons why. Holy cow, child! She's so cranky, and she's sitting right here. I'm holding her. Aw. So
Hope, if he's just addicted to YouTube, let's get him addicted to finding missing kids on YouTube instead of in people's closets.
I'm not sure that VDAC's heart is in with these missing kids, though. I mean, VDAC, I don't know.
No, I want him helping me. I don't think he's involved in it at all. I think he's just caught up in the drama like I got caught up in the drama. But I want his help. He has international connections that could really find some damn kids. Okay, right. If he's really who he says he is, we could utilize his contacts now, couldn't we?
Right, but does BDAC have the heart for all these missing kids like we do?
Why wouldn't he? He's such a great guy, isn't he? Isn't he just such a wonderful man? Well, show it. Show it to us. Prove it.
But yes, if I can speak on the summer stuff there for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll mute me.
No, you're okay. You're okay. You're passionate, and I'm loving it.
I'll mute myself.
Because you're doing exactly what I want everybody to do. Not that it's up to me, but when I was standing on my own 2 feet, not that I still ain't, I was not only doing it for me, but I was doing it for everybody else too. Rose, Mama T. I didn't go after traders because she went, for any other reason than she was constantly going after Mama T. But was Mama T there to have my back once traders cried because I said something about her looking like she had Down syndrome? No, I wasn't making fun of people that have mental challenges. I wasn't making fun of none of that. I was making fun of traders for acting the way she does towards Mama T. But then Mama T was sitting there, and I've told her this privately, but she refuses to answer me privately still, and it's been like a week. She wasn't there for me. She was talking shit about it right along with everybody else. Yeah, I don't agree with it. I did it for her. So, okay. But I do take care of somebody that has mental challenges, and I was going to call her live, she calls me every 5 minutes anyways. My phone will probably ring here in a minute. Not that it's a bad thing. But I was going to put her online and stuff like that. But when I do, they're just going to make fun of her. So I'm not even yeah, you telling them that we went bye-bye the other day? Yeah. Oh. So anyways, the thing with summer is it's not just summer info. A lot of this stuff we're in the department that I'm in, the situation that I'm in ties to another little girl that's not safe right now. She's physically safe, but the Tennessee laws, they're not forcing Marlena to sign guardianship over. Therefore, Marlena, as soon as she gets wind that I know what I know and stuff, she's going to go grab her daughter and she's going to disappear. Marlena will not take or let any of us or anybody, not that I'm down there and I can do it, but I know where Journey's at right now. Marlena will not let anybody take her to the doctor to have Journey checked out because of the shit that we're hearing about her. Marlena is the mother.
Can I interrupt you for a second? We're getting questions. Who are you talking about? Who is Marlena and who is Journey? Bring everybody up.
Yep. But Journey is Summer's best friend. Journey was there up until people say the day before Summer came up missing. Journey's mom is Marlena, and I, found her searching for the mother of that little girl that was always there around Summer. She was there every single day. She's the other little girl that Jody Sue Brown claims was touched and art and stuff by Don and everybody else. She's in the picture, and I have many of them with her. She's in the picture of Summer in front of the camper, Grandma's camper, when she's leaned over looking like she's sick. And everybody says, oh my God, she's so sick in that picture. She's not sick in that picture, but still, that's the picture I'm talking about. That's the little girl that I'm talking about. She also is mixed in with this family. She's also not safe. She also could have came up missing that day. Luckily, Grandma brought her home to her mother, even though her mother didn't even want her home that day. So there's a lot of bad things going on behind the scenes that I can't just, which I've already kind of spoke on some of it, but there's stuff that I can't say and do when people are like, oh, just say it, just let it all out. Okay, well, are you guys not thinking about the other little girl that's not okay and not safe and all that right now? No, you guys are thinking about yourself, not just you guys in here, but everybody's thinking about themselves. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Well, no,
Lips. Let me ask you something. Did she spend the night there the night before?
She didn't stay that night before, no. But
that wasn't her.
She was supposed to be there. It is the person you're talking about. But the rumor is some people say she was there that night. Some people say she wasn't. I know the truth, but I can't speak on all of that because, like I said, nobody's supporting my channel, but they'll support the other channels that play my info. Nobody's helping me keep my channel paid for. You know, I've been paying for it this whole freaking time.
Because you speak these truths, and they're not wanting it out for some reason.
That's right.
I don't understand.
That's right. But they'll support like Ziggy or Tiffany Marie or Benny or anybody when they play my content. They'll freaking just support them like crazy, man. Pay them $50 at a time as long as they play my shit. Well, why not support the person that's actually doing all the hard work to get that info?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for
I see that too. They have the big channels that they want to support, and those big channels divert attention away from the real thing. Every single one of them. Ernie, look how he diverted our attention away. Yeah. Benny beating on baby dolls. Look how that diverted our attention away. And then what are the other ones? Cher. There too, she got sidetracked on to other things, and then Cam and Allie.
Oh, Miss Cher, we'll talk about. I wasn't going to speak on her, but I might as well now that I realized yesterday that it was really a game. She come to me the other day, just a few days ago, wanting me to come back to her chat. You know, because I disappeared out of there when it became a wrench game. Lips has a wrench. Lips don't have a wrench. Lips has a wrench. Lips don't have a wrench.
Right. Hey, glamorous life.
I told her flat out, I says, look, I'm not going to play that game. It's not, when you want my info, I have a wrench. And then when you're friends with Nicolina or somebody that doesn't like me, I don't have one.
Right.
You're either my friend or you're not, Cher, or you're.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Ernie. It was like, okay, you had me do all this bullshit behind the scenes, digging up information on people, only to find out the show producers. Yeah. I feel like an idiot. I'm sitting here saying, B-Doc, I think you might be part of child trafficking when he's really just a producer. And it's like, okay, that was some really serious accusations I had in my head because of the direction he was sending my mind. You know, a mind fuck. So, like, I wasted time and energy on that bullshit, but I still wasn't worthy of a wrench. Well, I figured out if I don't crook with them, he don't wrench you.
No, he would never.
Not part of the crooking, then he don't wrench you. Well, I don't want any part of your crooking. I got my own wrench on my own channel. Thanks for the idea.
No, Hope, I went into this a couple days ago when she found me on a totally different channel that doesn't even know Ernie or anybody. She seen me over there and that I was giving that creator info. And no, she hasn't been putting it out because we're not ready to do that yet. I know a lot of people have my info that I have right now, but not a single one of them feel the need that it needs to be put out yet for the safety of Journey. Well, so Cher, anyways, like I said, found me on that channel. Was like, ooh, comment on my next live or whatever, or on my upcoming live. So I went in there and made a comment. Sure as shit, she made me fucking blue. So I went into this one knowing that it was a big game. And I could see Gavel Geeks and Karma Mama and them laughing every time I was in there. And when Cher literally got down on all fours when I told her to, because she wanted to wrench me that day. I was like, no. And I said, no, get down on, or she was like, will you forgive me for all this? I'm like, only if you get down on all fours. She literally got down on all fours, took a picture.
Oh my gosh.
We laughed about it. I was like, okay, no, bark like a dog. She's like, okay, you're going too far there. So then she posted the picture online on her community wall, which probably should still be there. You guys should still see. Go look. Make sure, I'm not bullshitting. Not that you need to make sure, but and then, and it was like, oh, only when you're modding, one of your mods wants you to get down on all fours, blah, 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 blah. She put that all out there. Well, yesterday I go in there and she's live talking about Quentin. Where was my ranch?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to be fucking seen. So I went into it this time knowing that's why she was doing it. And if you hear this year, I'm sorry, but I've played your games for long enough.
Yeah, that's such bullshit.
It's time that I speak on your games now.
Yeah, take your wrench and shove it up your ass. That's how I felt about Ernie. It was like, the only reason I wanted a wrench was because he wouldn't share my channel. So if you give me a wrench, I'll stop asking you to do it because you won't do it and your mods won't do it. And we were competing with the mods' channels that he was supporting and does sit in for 4 and 5 hours and support and says, I'll go over there after mine. Well, he wasn't doing that for me. Okay. So why am I there? I'm not supporting you, you little shit, if you're not going to support me.
No.
Right?
They won't. They don't come to our channels. They don't do this. What about that day? And you guys were all in there when Mama T was all. She wanted me to talk about what happened in Nicolina's, but she didn't want to do it on her channel. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, go live! Oh, you're gonna go live on your channel? Well, no, let's hook up and let's try to link channels so I can do it live on mine." Well, when it didn't work, where was everybody? Over there with Mama T, and yes, it was you guys too. But I'm just saying.
All right. Well, we probably didn't understand that we were going over to yours. I would have gone over to yours.
I know you.
I understand we're struggling.
I know, especially you, because you understand where I'm coming from about how they don't support our channels, but yet we have to sit and support theirs when they're.
And we're talking about real issues. They want to sit in there and talk about a man's sex life for 5 hours. Yeah. Not this chickadee.
Glamorous Life. I missed that, but I'm gonna go rewatch that. Whatever, because people are saying that you did good and you told a story that I would like to hear. You'll stop putting your feet on all my stuff, crazy. But yeah, I'm glad that. Hope.
I really hope, Linda, that they get new writers. If they're gonna keep this up, and it looks like he's using MAGA Country as his fallback channel, I hope that this isn't a rinse and repeat as far as his subs go, and that he doesn't start this Shelby Shell shit up with a whole new group of people. I hope to God that storyline dies with Who Shot JR.
He's going to go to a different platform too. Watch.
I hope he does. Bye. Now I want to do some shit. Now that everybody's, gone off here and they're worried about that little guy's sex life, let me do some stuff productive before I leave this earth.
Right. His name and his company will change. Instead of PHN and ROC, he's going to have a whole new one now, too. That's how he rolls.
Alicia, he would purposely put a live right when you were going live, and he would put a live when I would go live every fucking time, so I would cancel mine. I was going to interview David Gant, the guy who did the Loomis Fargo heist.
Farted in my face, you brat.
And I had to cancel it because I can't come, little old channel like me. Nobody's going to come watch me.
I do.
Thank you. I'm going to keep on going. And I've gone and joined other genres too. And, I'm interested in other things. So I have other hobbies. My husband has a lot of hobbies. So hopefully I'll gain subs from other genres that have absolutely nothing to do with Shell.
Yeah. You know Alex Erickson?
Who?
Alex Erickson. She's a wonderful girl. She's just like us, but she doesn't get into our side of the drama. She's another one that I'm going to help on her channel a little bit. Stop it, you crazy. She does fantastic work when she's covering these cases. She's got a lot of summer stuff. She's working on Quentin, and she's fantastic to chat with. Her chat is wonderful. You'll see maybe one person maybe you'll recognize from over here. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just fantastic. She's got a little boy with the same name as mine, Bentley.
Let me tell you what's sad. What's sad is the lingerers that don't know where to go, that don't have other interests and don't know how to go seek out a new family. They're going to stay behind and they're going to sit in that damn pew of his, that church pew of his, he calls his channel, and preaching and passing that offering plate around at the end of his evangelistic sermon. Am I right?
Yep.
You know, I've been pulled in
Louder
to
than
so
her.
many different religions and cults in my life. It's like, my God, Cynthia, that's ridiculous. I've worked for Scientologists that tried to get me to take Dianetics.
Okay.
I dated a guy that was satanic, and we had the Anton LaVey Bible on my table. I've been around people that were Jewish. My ex-husband was Jewish. And then there's like all these others and then there was like this one that I went to, and they swore that their congregation was the only one that was going to make it to heaven. And I had a bumper sticker on my car that said, in case this car becomes unmanned, I'm heaven bound. I thought, gee whiz, I've really gone off the deep end here. And I have no Amway cleaning supplies to show for it, y'all. So I feel like a real idiot. Like I could really get sucked into this stuff.
I'm glad you're loud like I
Don't
am.
type that as me. Don't type as me. Well, you just typed as me up here. Stop typing as me. Type as you.
I am.
Stop being louder than her. Stop trying to get louder than her. Stop. It's her show, not yours. This isn't the Baby Lips channel.
Hey, Liberator.
This isn't Baby Lips all the time. But. Tell him hi. Quit farting in my face. God. Just stand up, bend over, fall forward.
Daisy Joe, it is about religion. If you spend your entire day sitting in his church pew listening to his bullshit, it most certainly becomes a religion then, doesn't it? Go look up the definition of religion right here, right now. And this is what we've been doing. We've been idolizing this person.
Yep.
A mortal man.
Yep.
And putting up on a pedestal. And
Yep.
every little thing he does, we do.
Yep.
And as we are told. And then when we are loyal, he takes wrenches away. He doesn't support us. But he still passes that off and plate around. That is a religion, Daisy Joe. I love you, but you're wrong about this with him. We have been idolizing a man.
Yep.
And doesn't the Bible talk about that, Daisy Joe?
I've been telling see now that. Thank you for saying. You just hit your head on your.
Hey,
bottom.
chaotic beauty.
Yes, that's exactly what everybody has been doing.
Exactly.
The
I know. I've been listening to church, trying to listen to this fool, and my husband's like, "Are you serious? We're not going to church again this Sunday because you're listening to Ernie Shell." And I thought he's making a really good point here. What am I doing?
Stop. Right. Yeah, I'm glad you put it like that.
Because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay,
That's
Daisy. I'm sorry.
That's what I've been telling everybody has been going on. I keep saying it, and like with people like Mama T want to stop me from saying that. Oh, well, Lips has her own feelings and she's honest with Ernie, so blah blah blah. No, that's what I'm trying to say.
And the Bible talks about at the end of times. I don't mean to get all holier than thou or hocus pocus here. But it talks about mind control, propaganda, and how we're going to be at war and not even know we're at war. Well, that's what this right here is, right here on the internet. With these games and TikTok flashing, kill yourself, suicide, die. Those are flash words that they have on TikTok and Instagram for the kids. And I found my son looking at it and he became suicidal. And I said, this is the propaganda they taught us about when I was in grade school. They said it'll be just words flashing, and it's mind control. And he was being brainwashed and convinced himself that he was suicidal. So I took his account and I threw it away. And he's barely on social media now and runs a store. So, my point is they are already infiltrating us and trying to mind control us. It's happening right here, right now. We believe this man was really crazy and was really being, and it was all skit. They're high-fiving afterwards. And he says at the end, but I'm not,
his
right?
Highway run with the van.
His whole,
for a fact that was, or not the van, his last one, I guess I forget.
This is the worst dog and pony show I've ever seen. We don't even get a dun-dun-dun. But the other day, he did say at the end of the show, if y'all watch till the end, he said, if y'all like what I did here today, and I think it was Rap that said, bye, talk to you later. You don't say bye, talk to you later to someone who's really stalking you guys.
I know. And I know for a fact that last one was a skit, that with the circus tent.
And it was bad. It was bad acting, y'all.
Yeah,
Lisa's one of the worst actresses I've ever seen. Rose, on the other hand, she's a good actress. I've seen her on something. She was in some kind of movie with Sissy Spacek and Marissa Tomei. She's a real actress.
Somebody played something too. Oh, Nicolina played something I've never seen before with Rose, a lot younger, dancing or whatever with some dude, and she was just as crazy then too. But I mean, I like Rose, and I try to help her, or I liked Rose and try to help her. I guess I'm in the in between right now, because every time she cries wolf and she's being attacked and she wants help, I reach out, but yet she doesn't reach back out, and it's not making much sense either. I know she's not mentally fucked up enough not to reach out.
Well, see, my whole thinking with her is you have to remember she is an actress, and she's improving. Everything she's doing is improv.
Okay, well, and I'm done sticking up for her too. So that right there is what I needed.
I don't think she's really crazy. I think she's a really damn good actress.
Right. No, I see through her craziness. So she sees right through it too. But she keeps going with him. She keeps going so hard. It's hard for him to admit he sees through it, I think. I don't know, B-Dag, you got something to say about that with the Rose thing? I know that, you go in there a lot because I think you are like me. You see through all these people's bullshit.
Yeah.
You see them for who they are, but when you can't.
I just wish that I had listened to B-Dak when he was leaving him originally, because I remember him being his mod, and he was level-headed. And Ernie is an emotional, knee-jerk, spur of the moment, fly by the seat of your pants, and B-Dak seemed methodical. So I followed him wherever he went. I followed him, but I didn't like the way he always wanted to get back to talking about the drama. I get that, we all want to know who killed JR, but at some point that's not what is important anymore, because he's not really dead. It wasn't a real gun. It was an act. It was a skit, and he's partying it up, laughing at us. Do y'all remember when all that went down with Southern Girl, and him and Ricky and Southern Girl just laughed at us and thought it was so funny how we weren't in on the know, and it was a plan behind the scenes that we didn't know about? That pissed me the fuck off to no end. Here we are, on the edge of our seats, giving you all this support, and then you mock us. Right. You and Ricky and Southern Girl laugh at us because we didn't know y'all were high-fiving behind the scenes. Screw y'all.
Yeah, I know it. I know. You did, Liberator? Wow, that says a lot if Liberator unsub.
Hell yeah, I unsubbed to him a long time ago. I'm tired of it in my news feed. And if I never hear the word Shelby Shell for the rest of my life, it won't be enough.
Right. Why are you acting like I'm neglecting you? Really?
Hey, all he had to do was get a different storyline. Now he's ruined himself.
Am I neglecting you, child? Tell him.
I don't blame you. At that point, I was watching you. I even went over there with you. I did for a while. I watched Benny wholeheartedly, and because he was talking about summer, and he never stopped talking about summer. People can say what they want to about Benny. Yeah, he's got this. Yeah, he's got that. Well, so do I. He's never stopped talking about summer. Ernie did. Ernie started talking about himself.
Wow, Liberator.
Himself.
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking about Ernie Shell, guys. Are y'all tired of hearing about the man's sex life? Are y'all tired of hearing about him? I want to talk about something productive.
Yeah, Hope, tell me. What? You're going to get me kicked off panel. Shush. Shut your mouth. Come here.
I would kiss all over that baby. I swear. All mine are grown now. I don't get no hugs no more.
Oh, man, she's good for that, too. Oh, she's so
Hey, Tennessee girl. I'm glad you're here.
She knows when my attention is being directed towards something else. Like, she's literally, look at this.
Since all this, I've gotten to know Tennessee girl because I don't want to hear about him anymore. I've gotten to, hey, you look just like my old best friend, Julie. You do. You love me so much longer. I miss her so much.
Tell him hi. Look at. But. Look at. There you are.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
I'm a brat.
I love you. I would scare you if I put the camera on me.
I just woke up out of bed like this.
I did too.
Show me your feet. Feet. My feet dirty. Let's see. Oh, look at the dirty feet.
I love kissing baby feet.
This is like her.
My kids thinks it's so gross that I did that. I was like,
her, birthmark on the bottom of her foot. She has a birthmark. Whoops, right here on the bottom of her foot. It's like a strawberry one or whatever they're called. Weird. Not that foot. That foot.
Oh, kiss it. Oh, babies, they smell so good.
She didn't need nothing but a can. She's already had everything she needs. Ow. I pulled my own hair.
Well, Sugarpie, I bet it was in the wrestling industry. I bet it was something like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, my double chin from down here. I gotta get a thing that looks down on me.
I know, me too. I've got it too. I've got it too.
It's so bad. I look like I'm freaking heavier than.
Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. I love getting to see you finally.
You didn't. Oh, you guys missed that day.
You were going live, didn't you?
I freaking pulled my shirt up. I had my everything. I showed all my body, everything on that day. You guys got to go see that live. It was great. My kids was all backwards and twisted. I'm making my hair go wrong way. See?
What are you cooking, Tennessee girl? We need a cooking. One of us needs to do a cooking segment.
Get your hands, shake them all around. No, get your feet off my table. Put them up, put them down, put them on.
So guys in chat, y'all tell me, what do y'all think all this has been?
Yeah. What? Why does it look like you're looking the opposite direction? What? What do you see?
What was it?
What do you see?
Why not?
You want water?
She's making squash and chicken wings and wedge fry. That sounds good. I love squash. That sounds good. Are you using an air fryer? I haven't gotten one yet. I wonder how it would do with like chicken wings.
Oh, I almost spilled it all over. She loves water, guys.
Glamorous Life is sending prayers to B-Dac. B-Dac says, thank you, Glamorous Life. I think it's all been a big horror movie. It is. It is. I hope that. Thank you, Liberator, and I stand with you guys.
I'm gonna be 40.
Now do y'all understand why I left when I did? I know everybody was hating on me and thought I was like, I knew Gypsy Red Tara and she was pork.
No, I wasn't. I'm proud of you.
I was over it, y'all. I just was like over it, especially when he didn't have my back, And I'm like, he's giving wrenches away, and I've been here loyal and everything, and all I wanted it for was to share my damn channel, And he acts like it's some big damn deal. I'll take your wrench and shove it up your ass, My own damn wrench. It's called my channel.
Get your tongue out of my water.
Hope, tell us what we missed. 3 people have asked you. So what was it we missed? Daisy Joe, going to lays down, have a massive headache. Sorry, you misunderstood what I was trying. I'm sorry, Daisy Joe. I hope I'm making my point, though. I love you. I hope I wasn't the one that gave you the headache. I never hated you. My eyes was opening around the same time as you, Gypsy. Thank you, Liberator. It's a feeling you get in your gut, and it didn't make me feel good. It seemed like every time I started to watch him, I was getting diarrhea constantly. You know what I mean? As I listened to his diarrhea of the mouth, I was getting diarrhea of the tummy. You know what I mean? Too much bullshit.
What's wrong with me? Oh, is that where that came from?
We love you, B-Dac. I'm sorry that you were attacked when you first got here, but
B-Dac's
you understand where my mind goes with all this, I'm sorry.
He knows, because I see this a lot. He'll come into a room and he'll get attacked almost everywhere. He's pretty tough to stand it out and explain himself.
He is so great because, when I told him, I'm sorry I accused you of being part of a Middle Eastern syndicate, he's like, it's okay. I've been accused of worse. I was like,
he really has.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool of him.
Yeah.
This must happen a lot.
He's gone. Yeah. Yeah. He's gone through some shit. You're on YouTube. I see it all over the place.
Yeah, we're very glad you're here, B-Doc. Sugarpie, was the plan to take down smaller channels and steal content? Lips, did you hear that?
Wow. Yeah, I'm reading that. I hope not.
Yeah, no.
Because I mean, he's never really came to me asking me for any content. I mean, in Summer's department.
Okay, Rap played a clip of Ernie talking. Ernie said he was finding kids for Jimbo, and nobody caught it.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear what I see. I wasn't in Rap. So
What?
I try not to.
Yes, every time I see stuff like that, it's propaganda. I agree, Sarah. Yes, trying to divert your attention. Yes. We know who the creepy little weirdo is between the two. We know who has a stellar reputation in the community and who is like, where is that little fucker? He owes me money. Okay? Those are the two different reputations that the guys have. Okay? Oh, yeah, he was my coach. He's a great guy. Or where is that creepy little fucker? He owes me money. Right? Someone said that on Mama T's live. Yes, it's all fake. All fake. B-Doc, I know it's YouTube and we all get attacked, but that wasn't right, and I apologize to you. I'm sorry that I jumped you like a bulldog. It just in the beginning, it was, he had me dig up stuff. He had me dig up stuff on you. He had me dig up stuff on Liz Gaspari. He had me dig up stuff on MJ. He had me convinced MJ was rap for the longest time.
The MJ what?
He had me convinced that MJ was rap in the beginning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, I've been there for a long time too, and he's still there.
It's all bullshit for a show to keep me. What is the word? Interactive in the show. It's an interactive virtual reality show, and when he has you do that stuff, you're becoming part of the show. It's interactive.
Yep.
But you're never told. But did he tell us every time he said, y'all are getting, y'all need to, calm down. This is just a movie. And then
doesn't involve me very much because he knows that I see through his bullshit. But I'm wondering if he thinks that you guys are stupid or something. That's the way I see it.
I guess I was.
It does.
I'm the one sleuthing these people. I feel so stupid.
Right, I know it. He'll never come to me and ask me to do anything crazy like that ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because I've called him out on his bullshit so much, or because. Whatever. He's always let me say whatever I needed to say. It didn't matter what or who or about, even if it was him. He's never judged or tried to come at me for talking shit about him. But yeah, I'm always still there. I'm always, whatever. But yeah, he never tries to put me in this so-called movie, which I find I've always been wondering why. And I'm starting to think that he might think that I feel, I don't know. And I hate even saying it like this because now I feel like it's coming out of my head like this.
Yeah,
he might think that you guys are more dumb. I feel dumb for even saying that, but it always feels that way, and I don't. I
thought I had solved the problem century, man. I was like, hell did he? Yeah, I should have been a cop.
Right.
I'm walking on air, and my family's like, "Wow, Mom, you solved that case." Hell yeah! It turned out to all be shit.
Wow, you're right. No.
It's like a live action Clue game, isn't it? Yeah, a live action Clue game. And I guess I wasn't reading his disclaimers that close because some of them do say the same thing they say on Judge Judy's and all those other, made for TV virtual reality shows. They're based off truth, but the rest of it is garbage that's been added to it. And that's why it's virtual reality, because it's almost the truth, but it's not. Everyone wants to hate on creators for supporting a creator they don't like. Just let people figure things out for themselves. That's more effective. Amen, Alicia.
It's the only way it works is if you guys figure it out for yourselves. And I don't like saying you guys. If they figure it out for themselves, how about that?
Yeah.
You guys have figured it out, but why? It sucks that I had to watch some of you suffer that long. It really does suck. Like, I just wanted to like take everybody under my wing and just like cuddle all you guys and just like I really did, and it feels like shit.
Don't believe it. It's not
You
true.
guys are strong women, and I see it now, and I'm just like, oh my god, how stupid was I to think, anything different?
Oh my God. I feel like, gosh, I could be sold a vacuum cleaner easily. I could be sold a jalop. And I'm a used car salesman. And I'm being sold you rotten good.
Dummy,
I'm
I'm
a
calling you
sucker.
stupid. Oh god.
Oh my God. Though, it has been totally eye-opening about the mind fuck on YouTube.
Of course, toilet paper in my room. I'm not okay with it. John, what are you doing?
Hey, Jimmy, we are venting about being snookered and bamboozled for the last year.
Yeah, but we're still giggling. We're still on the giggly side.
Yeah, when I go back and I watch Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and they make fun of him for wearing that funny little red suit. He was Ernie to me. He was the underdog, and he was the rebel and the nonconformist. Well, hell, that's me. So I was like, all behind him going, roo rah, you go, Santa Claus, And now I see I'm the one that was bamboozled, like Burgermeister Meisterburger.
It's true.
Hey, Gator Bait, good to see you. Love you, girl.
It was fun while it lasted. But...
I guess so. I hope we get better writers,
Right. Me too.
And I hope it doesn't include the words shell. Okay, I'm over that.
Or
over that.
Nick at anything, or or that's a wrap.
Yeah, him wanting to join forces. I read a comment, and I'm not going to say who said it. Said that this was an actor's reprieve, that they all came together, had a good chuckle for the end of the season show.
Yep.
That was the finale last night, guys. Okay, do y'all get that?
There's more. That was just them starting the finale. Like that was
they're starting up a new season, and it will include Nicolina. So just know that this is a new season starting, and this chapter includes Nicolina in your chat.
Yes, it does.
How do you feel about that?
That bitch fucking blocked.
I don't know how I feel about that because I don't know that she was a bad guy now. I mean, was that a lie too? Is she the bad guy?
I don't give a fuck.
Was he the bad guy?
You guys can feel different. Hey, I don't give a fuck. No matter what. Hey, stop. You can't have that. Her behavior crossed the fucking line with me, period. Going real life like that?
Yes, B-Dac, I agree. B-Dac.
Her going fucking real life isn't fake. Her fucking calling my neighbor was not fake. Her getting mixed in with my court cases, was not fake. Matter of fact, the other night, the cops were here Saturday.
Yeah.
That's not fake.
Why does she do that, though? Why does she step outside the show?
I don't know. Why would she risk her job and her daughter's health insurance?
I don't know.
What? Right,
all that doesn't make sense to me.
You gotta go back to bed. It's not time yet, though. Are you hungry again? Is that what's going on? Mom, not Dad. Mom.
If you need to go, I can bring somebody else up and let you go take care of her when I can come back on later this afternoon and you can join me.
All right. Well, I want to go live too myself.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be over there if you do.
All right. I get on there and I sit. It's not even real. I sit on that live button and I'm like, you know what?
It ain't even a real baby, guys. That's all fake.
It's not even a real baby. It's all just a movie.
It's not even a real baby. Oh my God, I love you to death, girls. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, real babies
oh
don't
my God.
Like that. Duh.
All right, who wants to come up? Sarah, do you want to come up? Or Alicia, anybody want to come up and Liberator, B-Dac, anybody want to come up?
Yeah, B-Dac, let's hear from you, man. What's wrong, Sugarpie? LB, well, it just happened a bunch of us. Oh, yeah. LB, I gotta hold on before I leave. LB, I need to apologize to you. I went back and watched that chat. You stop.
LB, I watched that. I'm sorry she hurt you. I saw the chat and that whole thing. You and
Well,
Gator
I yelled
Bait,
at
y'all got hurt.
oh my God, child. I yelled at LB the other day, yesterday, day before or something, because I thought LB was in on Southern Girl blocking. I think it was Southern Girl, wasn't it, LB? Anyways, whoever unblocking me, but it wasn't. It was LB was actually sticking up for me, so I needed to apologize to her for that.
Yeah, I think LB was just trying to make sense of everything. Like,
Yeah.
what in the hell is going on?
And then I go in there yesterday and I see that LB doesn't even have the wrench no more.
Right.
That wasn't cool.
Right. Yeah, I saw that too. I didn't understand any of that.
And I don't know LB as much, but I did see them the other day, and I did accuse them of something I needed to apologize for. So,
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, who else said they were coming up here? I forget.
Well, I invited whoever wanted to come up. BDAC's at work, and Alicia is cooking, so I guess it's us.
Oh, I thought it. Maybe I thought it was both of them for some reason, or one of them, or maybe Alicia.
She said she's cooking waffles.
yeah, LB, I didn't see that. I
want some waffles.
BDAC's at work.
Once I got blocked, I took off. So I am very, very sorry, and I hope you forgive me for that.
Yeah, we do want to hear your view on it, BDAC. Liberator was saying. I already said hey to Gator Bait.
No, she's coming in.
Okay, Gator Bait's coming up.
You said Ernie said hi. What did you just say?
I was reading these. You're going too fast, Ken. Slow down. I'm trying to read the chat here.
Oh, yeah, you said Ernie said hi to Gator Bait. It must have been, maybe I heard Ernie. I don't know.
No, my husband was just telling me that she was coming up.
Okay.
Liberator said, BDAC, go up. I'd like to hear your view. LB says, yes, it was Southern Girl. I was asking why you were being blocked because your messages were nice. That's why I asked Southern Girl.
Yeah.
BDAC said, Southern Girl is actually a good person. She did make a mistake allowing Ernie to do that. I think she's being misled, and I think that she's young and vulnerable, because I think she's lonely too. And, he's attractive. And I think that she's being snookered, and I see it,
I can't see Gator Bait's comments in the chat. I was trying to find.
She's up on the panel. She's up on
the
panel.
Is that what's going on? I was trying to,
she's right here. Say hey.
Oh, hi, Gator Bait. Well, I thought you were just reading something she wrote about Southern Girl.
I know. I didn't understand why Gator Bait was being brought up either, but there she is. Hey.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find the clip.
Well, when I read Southern Girl's cards, we got talking, and she had made a comment. If one of us died, you wouldn't be upset, and she said no. And I was like, even Gator Bait? And she's like, sorry, Gator Bait, but I wouldn't cry at your funeral. And I was like, I got to get down. And I got down off the panel, and I didn't want to have anything to do with her anymore, because I saw that hurt Gator Bait.
Was that
hell, it hurt me. I was like, what do you cry for you? I'm human. You're human.
It's okay to think it. It's one thing, but when you put it out, there's some things that are meant to be not
Yeah,
said.
Ouch. And that hurt my feelings.
I just must comment right now that I'm dying at the bottom, the comment that BDAC just made with Mama T. Because I do try to help her. It's funny that you noticed that, you picked up on that. I do try to keep calm sometimes.
Yeah.
Just my thing. So that made me laugh. But no, I didn't know she said that, and I'm sorry that you heard that. And I thought you guys were best buds and moving in with each other. Last I knew.
Right. Okay, I'm going to read these comments, guys. Glamorous Life said, BDAC, I always liked Southern Girl. I never hated her at all. She actually warned me in a very sweet way that people would now come to me for money because they saw me give so much on dollies. LB said, it broke my heart, to be honest, especially with tattoos. I cared for Southern Girl as a person and considered her a friend. First and last time I will emotionally invest on YouTube. Amen. Glamorous Life says, has money now, so please, Southern Girl, if you see this, be careful and hugs. Gator Bait is asking, tattoos? I think that is someone that was in her chat, wasn't it? Tattoos and... what is their name? What was it?
Tattoos and Unicorns.
Tattoos and Dragons or something like that?
Tattoos and Unicorns. She was in my live last night.
Yeah, that's it.
So maybe y'all can all sub to my channel now.
You have lives? Is that what you said?
Lives.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Ken, go to Gator Bait's channel.
I
and
thought you just did
copy
work
her
it up.
link and drop it. Do you know how?
I'll figure it out.
Is anybody a mod that knows how to drop a link? My husband's trying to figure it out. We're gonna try to drop her a link for her.
You just click on my name.
I'm sure.
Go
So click on her name.
They probably are.
Go back to the love. Now click on her name. And then what?
It'll say go to channel.
Click on her name.
Yeah. And then when it goes to the channel, you click on about and then click on the link and it says copy.
What?
You can just click the go to her channel and at the top right hand corner.
Somebody blocked it.
Click the 3 dots at the top right hand corner of her page and it'll say share. And then you just hit copy and add it, paste it into
Why don't you? Can you unblock her?
I don't know what I did.
Just hit it again. Just go hit the button again. Go click on her name again. And
Okay,
then
just
hit
click
unhide.
in.
Yep, hit unhide. Or a mod can
Not
do it.
letting me do it.
I don't see
every
it.
one of the mods can do the link. They probably are doing it.
Have a mod unhide that person too.
Where
Yeah.
am I?
Oh shit.
Isn't Liberator a mod?
That's done. No, here's the problem. That was just done on the creator side.
Sarah, are you a mod?
Shit.
Yes, but here's the problem. You've done it on the creator side. I think if a creator does it, that we can't unblock. I think
Okay.
that's the case.
Sorry.
You have to unblock her, Ken, from your desktop.
I'm
You now
looking
might go into your studio or
Yeah.
whatever. I
Now,
always
if
hear.
you don't have the desktop, you know, I know you guys apparently do.
Yeah,
but
he has a
go-
desktop, but I have a laptop.
All right. Well, you can go on your laptop too. Just make sure that you're in your browser or whatever, and not using the app. And then you can do it like that on your browser.
Can you still talk, Gatorade?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
The StreamYard.
I'm trying to figure this out. I think I need more mods, honey.
Yeah, what
see
I do is I
any
just use
of
my
it.
phone, and I use Safari on my phone because I got an Apple. And then I just use Safari as a desktop site, and then I go to Studio from there, so I don't have to use my laptop or anything. But
Yay,
took
Liberator posted my link and unblocked me. Woo woo.
so Liberator, you know what you're doing.
Oh, Liberator did it. Thank you.
Okay. Can do it.
Liberator, yeah. I'm not
Yay.
getting on my
Yay.
as long as their name is
Liberator, so you are a
Oh,
mod? Yes, I hope so. Yes.
husband-
Yay.
here.
Your husband's
Mod
not
more
the creator.
people. That's gonna be something else.
Your husband is now fired.
He's not the creator. He's under,
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Liberator.
Stop feeding the dog, Cora.
it's because you're under Gypsy and he's under Magnum, and I just realized, wait a minute, he just blocked her under a screen name.
Oh, yep.
It was late last
Okay.
night. And I
Okay,
went
so he was
live.
just blocked from his own self. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why they were able
Liberator is a mod. Okay.
to do it. You have to go
Everything's
and figure
good
it out.
now, but I do need more mods.
Liberator's
real
fired, Cat's
Gypsy
fired,
told-
or whatever his name is.
It seemed pretty mod.
Gypsy told, do you know what I did on my live last night? No, you don't, because you wasn't there. It was late at night, and so I only had a few people in there, but like everybody was on the panel, even Tattoos and Unicorns. And then I started reading my birth chart, and then I went and Googled each planet and the sign to see what it meant.
Mhm.
And that's what I did on my live last night, and it was like really scary, accurate.
Tell us.
Feed the dog.
Tell you what they each mean.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't have to. I get the gist of it.
No, I
remember all
can,
that
but
stuff.
I didn't know. I will have to Google it again, but it's no problem. I have my sheet.
Yeah, so to me, that's really interesting stuff.
Let me get my paper out again, and I'll do it. If you
Oh
want.
man, I'm sitting here cracking jokes and I was muted. I was like, Liberator, you're hired. Ken, you're fired, or whatever your name is.
He said he's going to smoke a cigarette. Screw it.
Peter just said something that cracked a funny joke. Damn it.
LD.
I don't know when he laughs for me.
Oh, wait.
shit.
Y'all want? Can I mod from my desk? Do I have to go over to his desk to mod people,
Yeah,
or
but
can I do it?
Use
Or
your
can I do
phone.
it from my laptop?
Turn your
You'll
phone on.
do it from your phone.
Yeah, turn your phone on. Go to your own chat. Just turn your volume down, or go to your own live and watch
Okay.
that from there. And you can mod, and you can do unmod. You can do
I thought there was a lot of mods already, no?
I'm still on Audrey's on my phone here. Let me go. I came straight to my computer after. I mean, I was so pissed off about all that.
Molly, stop eating her snack.
I was over there.
Especially Cracker Jack, y'all. She's as sweet as she could be.
That
You know?
defended him to the end of the earth. That's messed up. But it looked like there was a lot of mods. You can't see them on your side, right?
Molly, she will.
I can't see them.
Yeah.
When
I was on that side, it was pretty blue a minute ago.
Yeah, there's some blues.
You do have a lot. But I just want to tell you in case you didn't know.
Okay.
We can't see. I can't see.
I can't see them back here either.
You can't tell when you're on this side. That's the weird thing. They really need to do
They
should update that. That can be fixed really easily, I would think.
Well,
And they
should pop-up chat.
Really need to do you could read the chat and see the pictures. That's what I think. They should do.
Oh God, I'm on Reddit.
The Glamorous Life. Yes, you did excellent last night, telling all this stuff that happened to you, and I'm sorry that happened to you because you are really nice. Oh, and you guys, I wanted to ask if LB and BDAC were referring to SG's chat that they were talking about that they got hurt or whatever. Is that SG's chat? LB, is that what you were talking about? Because I feel bad too for that chat, and you too, Gatorbait, because I guess the whole time they were talking, so it's like I thought they were separate. You know what I mean? And then it turns out the whole time they were friends. So I don't get that. Why would that's another thing, portraying that you weren't talking to each other. That's weird to me.
Did anybody off topic? Did anybody see Molly Go Lightly flash freaking Nicolina subs?
What?
Molly Go Lightly whipped her tits out on Nicolina's panel, man.
No, she did not pull it. What is with these people using these orbs as weapons?
Nicolina was like, "Oh, you're so hot. Molly Go Lightly is just so hot. Her face is just so pretty, and them boobs. I just love her titties. Oh my God, they're so perfect." So then she kept saying, "Fix your screen layout," and then Nicolina was so freaking flattered and acting in her acting, like, "Oh my God, Molly's here, like she's a big celebrity."
That's what I was gonna say.
And she was off pretending like Molly does when Molly acts like she's excited about stuff. It was really weird. So then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh yeah, it's all about the layout." Like she wasn't understanding what Molly was saying. What Molly was trying to do was make sure that everybody could see what she was gonna do. But she ended up flashing the screen anyways. I got the screenshot.
Who did that?
Molly, I'm gonna put it on my community post here in a little bit.
Well, she's got fake ones, right? So don't, most,
Yes, but
is it even? When you're looking at fake boobs, it's like, well, they're not even real. So am I even really looking at boobs?
The issue is, oh my God, what the fuck was she doing over there on Nicolina's for one? It has to be a BK set. It has to be a Benny Q setup. And two, what was she whipping her tits out for?
I guess she paid for them. She's wanting to get the mileage off of them. I don't know. Yeah, she's totally racist out of Sugarpie. I mean, she comes from the Housewives. What's it called? Jersey Housewives or whatever. Yep. So, yeah, she's an actress.
No, she's from Wife Swap.
Both. Oh yeah, Wife Swap. I saw the.
Wife Swap too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't Gaspari on one of the Housewives shows? Oh my God! The Atlanta one.
I think she was.
Yeah. Yeah. So have y'all figured it out? These are producers.
I didn't know that about.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Anyway, I think that we could write a much better storyline. Y'all want to get started? And it's not going to involve anybody with the last name Shell.
Or anything close to that.
How do y'all think this is going to go down today?
I think it's going to get uglier for a few days.
Yeah. Some more mudslinging.
That's what it seems like. How does it end? How does it stop? Who do you believe anymore? What listen to? What's real and what's not?
I think we should just venture out into other people's. I want to see more of you, Sarah. You do great.
Other chats that listen to their creators, for instance, and I didn't even go in those chats, but doesn't mean I don't feel bad that they got deceived too.
Right.
Not right.
Right.
I mean, if you're into something and believe in something that you think, if you're portraying yourself as something you're not, then yeah, I have a problem with that. I guess, you know.
Yeah. So do y'all think that as far as like him disclosing this in the beginning of every show, do you think he does it good enough to
About
keep you from getting emotionally invested?
it's in there as a protection, I think, which it all makes sense now. I just didn't see it like that.
Like if you go back to old Johnny Knoxville episodes, as long as he uses a disclaimer, he doesn't get arrested for knocking over those cans at the grocery store.
Oh, those are probably pre-planned and set up to a point, I would imagine.
Well, so are these.
Oh, I see in a different
So are
sense,
these.
in a different
You
sense.
don't think he called Nicolina before that went down yesterday? Absolutely.
Which part? Her coming on? Like, because
Yes, yes,
so
all
this-
that's pre-planned.
I
Come
usually
on.
watch both, or I usually watch what I'm going to comment on. So if I'm not, I'll say I didn't see it, and that, you know, just so I'm not the one. I try not to be like spread rumors, but it sounds like she went on the show and got wrenched, correct, and other people got the boot, which is
That's funny.
is that what happened in a nutshell? Now
I mean, that's pretty funny the way you worded it, though. Seriously.
Team Ernie now and all that stuff and getting a shirt. Now, after I feel like when I heard that, my own thought was, without knowing it, the rest of it, you know, to see if it's true or verifying it, my first thought was, oh my God, they're going to plan to pretend to be his friend so they can screw him over somehow and split up the relationship between him and Jimbo some more and drive a wedge some more. And that is what's happening. That's what I feel like. And then they're going to drop him like a piece of shit. And then he'll be victimized, and that will also create content. So that's what I kind of feel like. I don't know. Something going on funny here. Just don't make sense. These people have tormented all the people in there, and if I was there right now, I would be at a loss. If I was still there, I'd be like, what the fuck is she doing here? You've been fighting her for a year. That's how I would feel. So I would imagine some people there are confused, and I feel bad for them.
Why?
Okay, I want y'all to picture this. Go ahead.
Wait, I didn't know they were friends again.
You weren't in last night's live?
No, I don't watch many of those lives anymore.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad that you didn't, because it was hurtful. Yeah.
I'm sure
pretty much they merged as two channels. Nicolina and Ernie pretty much merged and are sharing subs and support.
It can't be for support. There's a merging for it's self-serving. Believe that. There's something in it for someone. You know what I mean? I don't see what
rap too.
I can't picture him going along with it, but I imagine he must. I would like to know how he feels about it. I'm not happy, but what do I know anymore? That's a good question.
BDAC, who's not involved? No truth, but she's not involved. Do you mean Liz?
Oh yeah, I gotta scroll up to see the comments. There is some talking behind the scenes. There is some planning, but not everybody. But the question is who and what purpose does it?
That's why Southern Girl told me that Nicolina didn't like me, because she was talking to Nicolina behind the scenes the whole time, I bet you.
I don't think Nicolina would say that about you, though. I don't think Nicolina is like that. I don't think that she would say those things about you. I could be wrong.
Well, I was just in another live, like just before I came in here, and they both went in there and was chatting in there, so I left without saying anything.
What was it that Nicolina said that made you think she didn't like you?
No, Southern Girl said it.
Oh, Southern Girl said that Nicolina said it?
Yeah.
Oh. Why? You're so sweet. What the hell is there to hate? I don't get it.
Southern Girl was the mole.
Yeah, was Southern Girl the mole? My husband asked, was Southern Girl the mole?
Girl, I got fooled too.
I didn't get sucked into the mole thing at the time. Are you talking about the old mole from a while ago?
Yeah, I actually thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it blew everything apart.
Distraction almost, because I don't really think there was one, but it caused a lot of distraction and parent stuff. I'm not really sure about that.
Why do you think they felt we needed a BDAC, says my wife? Oh, okay. Why do you think they wanted to do that? And why do you think it's constant division of sides? Why must there be sides.
Because every time there's something big goes down or something like this, my guess would be because of the way the views go up and it creates content and money and people keep watching because people can't look away anymore. Because it's like, what's the next thing going to be? It's just one continuous
Absolutely.
shitstorm. And that just took the turn that I never saw coming in the plot. That was a plot twist that I never saw coming. How about any of you? Are you shocked? Because I am.
I'm very shocked. I'm hurt mostly and pissed, you
I
know.
feel bad, like I said, for everyone over there that, you know, that we were buddies with and probably I thought we were anyways. Maybe not. Who knows?
Glamorous life. I'm gonna ask you that same. I'm gonna come back and ask you about your comment right there in a month, and I'm gonna see if you still feel that way. I think LB and Gatorbait agree with me. We're gonna come back to you in a month, and we're gonna see what you say.
LB, Southern Girl is only using BDAC.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
promise you that. And
He was talking to her
and
all the time.
so the Glamorous Life said,
Put it back up, Ken. Put it back up. Glamorous life's comment.
I think Southern Girl is honest. I don't think she's being backstabbing. Just don't. It happened to me.
Shit, she did it
I
right
will
on camera, didn't she?
She lied her ass off up
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I thought she was honest too, and yeah, I got fooled big time because we were friends off of YouTube.
You guys were tight, I thought, because I remember like when I'd be going to the beach every day in the summer.
She humiliated her, Sarah. She
didn't see
chewed
that.
her out because she felt like she was coming in between her and Ernie being on panel, and she kept wanting to come up, and it was pissing her off because she wanted all the glory going to Ernie right then and there on panel. Am I right, Gatorbait? And you wanted to ask her about something, and she was, "What is it you want, Gatorbait?" Right?
There's a reason. There's some kind of involvement, whether it's script together, somebody's getting paid, or somebody's getting something to do this.
Yes.
There's no, I mean, because I thought you two were tight.
Put LB's comment up now. LB's.
I thought you were going to move in and rent a room from her.
Yeah.
We're best buds.
One that says she backstabbed me, Gator Tattoos, Ash, Marcia Poso, the list goes on. And me.
I guess I don't have the right equipment.
Oh, right. Package. But that's got to be pretend because, well, all right. So maybe
she's madly in love with Ernie.
Yeah, that could be right. So he
But
might.
isn't like Ernie's never gonna leave MAGA, especially for
No.
that money's not gonna last long. Like, really?
Yes, but that might be an opportunity for somebody, and they might swoop in to look like they're going to stay with them, take some, and then go back to the other one that was.
Liberators comment.
So MAGA would be involved in this scam.
Who would
if
be?
he did that?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, maybe there was other ones and we don't know because we thought they were
broken. I'm sorry. She treated me like shit. She did me so freaking wrong that day that I hope he goes and uses her because maybe she'll feel what it fucking feels like. I'm sorry.
No, that's true.
Southern Girl.
It might sound mean, but you're justified if that's your feeling. If you were treated that way and that's how you feel, then that's your right to feel that way. Because
she didn't just say, "I'm not going to cry if you die." Then she humiliates her, right? I mean, several times. I don't get it. Other than it's a narcissist. Yeah. Then she goes, "Sorry, not sorry." Punch to the face.
She said,
"Sorry." That's how I.
Wait a minute. She said she won't cry if you die.
That's what she told. That's why I stopped being her friend. I read her cards. And I asked her some questions because it said something about her having a close friend. She goes, "I ain't got nobody. I ain't got no close friends." I said, "You have Gatorbait, and she moving in with you?" And I said, "If something were to happen to me or her, wouldn't you be upset?" Because she was saying, "I only care about my dog and me and my daughter." She goes, "No, Gatorbait, I wouldn't cry. Sorry, I wouldn't cry for you if you died." And I was like, "I gotta go. Isn't that right, Gatorbait?" And I got down. I didn't talk to her since. I said, "You're a cold-hearted bitch."
So does it seem like, is she throwing her channel away or her subs to join forces too at the same time? Is everybody becoming one? I'm getting confused as hell.
As long as she
Oh
keeps
my.
the Ernie Shell drama going, her channel will thrive because that's what he wanted. He wanted multiple channels talking about him, not me. I'm not going to squander my opportunity and my platform to talk about Shell.
So it's almost like, but you see how this big thing happened where so many people suddenly left out of nowhere, and that took a big chunk of people away. And it's almost
That's why he needs Nicolina's subs to stay alive.
we need to create something really shocking to take the heat off of that, and that's pretty friggin' shocking as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
All of this, because it makes you think about that and not the other stuff that just happened. To hell with us! Oh my God, he's teaming up with her. You know?
Well, that's his way of rinse and repeat. We've all heard all those stories and skits. So now if he gets new subs who's never heard it, he can, go pick up his old scripts and play them again.
And the shock factor takes the heat off of that because you're so busy being like, oh my God, he's with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like thinking about that, or all the subs just left or whatever. This is
I'm gonna jump down and go and set myself up out in the living room or whatever.
Okay. Are you going to go live after me?
I want to. I'll keep saying I'm going to. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Lips. Can I ask you something, Lips?
Yeah.
Is it known that you got blocked on the channel just for fun? Like he knows about it?
He knows that I'm blocked. I came to him when I was upset last night in tears, and this morning he didn't respond until just when I was right when I wrote it in chat is when he responded, and it said, "Stay the course, trust me, Lips," or "Stay the course, Lips, trust me."
Okay, that sounds like a script.
Right.
Stay the course. What's the course?
Right, and he only wrote that because I was telling
Such a
him
crock of
this morning,
shit.
I was letting him know that Nicolina was on Izzy Pops this morning, and they were all in there plotting and twisting, saying, and she was saying things like, I don't give a fuck if you guys are mad at me or not. I have a plan or something like that.
That's what I was just gonna ask you. Sorry to interrupt you.
Go to him and say they probably want that to go get back to him.
Well, I told him
Nicolina be the mole.
The course Lips.
It might be the subs that saw her say that and say, "Oh, I gotta go tell Ernie that."
I told him as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah, BDAC, aren't those like bought though? All those 60,000 subs, and how's he not getting caught by YouTube? I thought that was.
Listen. I looked it up. YouTube sells subs. That's where he bought them from. But you cannot monetize your channel when you buy subs like that. And all it does is give you extra likes, extra people in your room, and then extra sub count is all it does. But you get no credit from any of that. You don't get
extra. Why do you want bot accounts that you can't interact?
Look it up, you guys. I don't know. I looked it up because I didn't even think it was real. I was like, how the fuck do people just buy subs?
Yeah, I had to look it up too.
Yeah, but
I meant to look it up.
There, you cannot monetize or nothing, but YouTube allows you to buy them from them.
I wanted to know if you got extra money or something. Yeah.
No, you get no money or nothing. All it is
I read it's $119 to get what? How many?
Oh,
I thought the channel had 70.
200.
Yeah.
$200 for 100.
Oh, 200 for 100, and they're bots.
It was like 500, a few hundred for like 1,000 or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I can go and I'll cover that if you guys don't want to cover it. I mean, maybe I got a lot of other stuff I need to be covering. But yeah,
I thought that YouTube would shut you down if you did that.
No, YouTube allows it. Go look it up.
I thought that
I looked it up on YouTube. So
everybody you can't get monetized though if you have bot subs. Is that a rumor?
It will not let you monetize. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, so that's why you don't get monetized?
It won't let you. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that.
When you buy subs, it gives you the extra likes. It gives you the extra sub count and the extra this. Well, that's what YouTube pays on. So when you buy them from YouTube, they will not let you monetize that because they're not going to double you twice.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to, and yeah, because they're giving you that. Yeah, you bought it, but still, they're. You get paid by the, that kind of stuff. So all it does is bring you up on the algorithm.
Right.
So what? I know plenty monetized channels that buy their subs. Just saying.
Maybe
really?
Or else maybe they get it on YouTube.
I don't know if I'm breaking up or not, but I looked it up, and I swear I'll look it up again. But when I looked it up on YouTube itself, it sells you them like you're saying, but it also says that you couldn't monetize. But I can look again. That's weird.
But I don't think they're buying their subs on YouTube. I think they're buying them somewhere else. But I know personally.
How do you buy You can't though. How do you buy them from others? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't.
There's probably ways that it connects. There probably is a way.
All right, I'm
It's,
gonna look it
I
up
mean,
right now. Buying subs
look up where can
on
you or
on YouTube. I have. YouTube
yeah,
sells them to you. Look at I
but
got
other than
subscribers
YouTube.
on YouTube. What happened?
Yeah, try to find other than YouTube ones. I bet
Buying 10,000
something.
subscribers on YouTube.
Jimmy, what are you talking about? I don't think I know what that's about. Do y'all know what he's talking about? Put Jimmy's comment up, please, honey.
Here's the pros and cons of buying them.
I don't know who he's talking about, but he says that the other side, I guess that's no longer his friends, were fake worried about him.
You
No,
guys
it's
want to hear this? It's 5 minutes long.
no, but everyone still likes you and cares about you. I can see how you might feel confused or something, but maybe
Consequences of buying subscribers, it says.
that might be better to talk about off YouTube, maybe Jimmy with somebody, but everybody still likes you and everybody still cares about you.
So Alicia Turner says you can buy subs and be monetized. You cannot buy views and be monetized. And Glamour says YouTube doesn't sell them. Thing is, they usually do drop off, or YouTube will do massive cleanups, and you see suddenly overnight a channel lose thousands.
I'm looking at it right here. You can buy.
But has anyone discovered the channel that has 70,000 or whatever, or 75, whatever? I thought it was 75,000.
Do y'all really believe that?
It's been being talked about for a while. I just didn't know what the subject
Isn't
was.
it MAGA Country's channel that he's trying to get up and going?
Maybe she has one. I don't know if she has one.
Yeah, she does. I went and looked. It used to just be like,
Trump's-
just her name, and then all of a sudden it went to like 300 subs yesterday.
Mhm.
So I assume it's her channel that he's trying to get going.
Mhm.
Go look at it. It's
Isn't
called
she a
MAGA
doctor?
Country.
Is she really a doctor?
I thought she was a vet.
Oh.
Well, actually, Jimbo said on his live last night that she did make some calls to some of the doctors. Like E Squared told her story along with Glamorous Life, and when she was there visiting MAGA at Jimbo's house, when E Squared was having some symptoms and illness, that MAGA did get on the phone and try to call some of the other doctors to try to tell them to do this, to make sure they did this and that for her, to assist her. So I imagine if she made those calls, she wouldn't be pretending.
Yeah, BDAC says it's a lie. So she's not a doctor or a vet. Charian says vets are doctors. Yeah, I know. But she has like a lot of horses, so I would assume that kind of makes sense.
Easter did say got on the phone. Now I can't say that makes it 100%. I just know that she did get on the phone and advocate for her to do certain things as a doctor would.
Okay,
So.
Glamorous Life says she is a doctor and she has called doctors on others' behalf.
Mm-hmm.
So hey Rose, thank you for coming finally.
Yes, that's Glamorous Life was in last night too. E Squared told her some of her story, and so did Glamorous.
Yeah,
about how they got screwed over.
Does anybody know if she's a veterinarian though? That would make sense because she has a horse ranch?
No, maybe she just likes horses.
Yeah, true.
No.
Does BDAC know? It says no, the channel is a lie. Oh, okay. The channel that he's starting up, you mean?
That's what
I got you. So he's not going to try to use her channel, you don't think?
Maybe they just started another one. Who knows? I would think hers is separate. Unless she wants to merge with him and wants to invest in him, which could be.
Tina said she was a horse trainer.
I seen a video of her riding a horse once. If that was her, I imagine when he was visiting, because a while ago he did a short, and it might be there still. It was like many months ago of him at the horse place, and she was doing laps, which reminded me I have a gift card I have to give away to somebody for lessons that I can't use.
I agree with you, Truth Hurts. I agree with you. They're saying put it up there, honey. But come on, what kind of morals must she have letting Ernie sit in a big fun house eating big fine meals, meanwhile taking money from loyal subs that are broke? I mean, he's helping. So it's like I used to joke with the Liberator. We're
He
all
might see it
passing
as
around.
a documentation, though. He might
We're
see it
all
as a documentation. Like he might compare himself, for instance, to somebody like Patty Mayo, which I do watch and like. But you know, I know there was a controversy over that because that was seen as fake and acting and what do you call it? Not reality entertainment. But he also is a licensed bounty hunter too. He was pretending to be a police and did videos on that, some virtual, some entertainment stuff. So that's probably where that came in. I think he wanted to maybe have a show like him. I'm guessing maybe. I don't know. Did I lose my voice?
No,
Did I
I'm
lose my.
listening. I'm reading chat too.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna look too. I'm gonna.
Gator Bait that says she'll go live after me if we.
Maybe somebody bought it. What's the price? Is it a good price?
Yeah, what is the price, Rose? Did
Oh,
he
that-
ever give anybody a price?
Who would buy bought subs?
Who would buy a Phoenix, man? They're like, "Meow, burn, crash and burn.
Maybe that was enough.
Everybody's left his channel. Who wants it?
Okay, maybe she had streaks, highlights. It could have been her with highlights. Maybe she has a friend that was riding and they were both there and he just filmed a random girl. Maybe it was somebody, maybe, it could be just still where she rides.
Tennessee girl, I wonder, do you have a church that would maybe help you? Because when my husband had some medical issues, our church helped. They had a fund that helped with medical supplies like that. It's worth a try because sometimes they can get better rates because they're a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just wanted to pass that on to you there, Tennessee girl. Thank you for coming. I love you. I'll stop by your channel later.
I was just going to say Team Rose. I saw somebody in the chat write, did Team Rose get timed out by accident? I'm saying that just in case if you did get timed out by accident, in fact, an accident. I can't see if you on this end, but I'm just saying it in case because I don't want you, I know she gets upset, but it might have been done by accident.
No, I don't see her timed out. No.
Do we see it on this end? I can't remember. I don't think we see it on this end. We'd have to ask somebody in chat that can see it. It would have to be a mod because somebody else asked. She's not answering. So
I said no. They're saying no, she didn't get timed out.
Okay. Thank you.
fed.
Hey, Rose, if you're still here, put a 1 in the chat. A lot of comments to read here. Physical therapy is trying to help me. Liberator says no, she didn't get timed out.
Everybody's coming up in here today.
There she is. Yay! We didn't want to lose you there, Team Rose. We didn't want you to get mod attacked.
We have a lot of visitors.
Okay, there's Gator Bait's link, and that's where we're going to go after this live.
I'll check
Rose,
out.
I have to hear from you, Rose, because you've been here all along. You're an actress. You understand these skits and roles and things. What is your take on all this? People feel, betrayed. People are feeling betrayed today.
She's still on Ernie's side. I was on her panel last night.
She said, I'm sort of freaking out. Yes, I want to talk to you. Do you want to come up, Rose?
I did a live with Rose yesterday morning, too, and it was freaking hilarious because we're so ADD together, and it was all over the freaking place.
I love her channel.
Cracks me the hell up.
Oh, there it goes.
We wanted to hear. She was open to hearing why this, and that. You know, it was just a good discussion.
Oh, I'm sorry, Team Rose. Maybe things changed since I went to sleep.
Yeah, come on up and tell us.
I think she understands.
Come on up and tell us. To hell with Ernie Shell. To hell with Ernie Shell. To hell with Ernie Shell.
To hell with Ernie Shell.
I mean, you know what I
mean? Let's all say it together. To hell with
Ernie Shell. Whoa. I must know.
Wait a minute. Gator,
how about fuck him? How about that? Fuck him.
Fuck you, Ernie Shell. Fuck you.
What did I miss? Team Rose, what did I miss?
And I'm back on the
fucking
Denver
good.
Wales
Thank
case.
you, ladies.
Oh,
That's
God.
so fucking awesome. Oh my God. Fuck you, Ernie Shell.
I'm
God.
back on Summer Wales.
Hey, Rose, can you do one thing? Can you do that last with me?
What was that? It felt good. I just love saying that. So sorry. Go on. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. You
Well, tell us how you feel. You've got to be really feeling just totally tired of this bullshit by now.
Oh my God. I know. I'm like, am I insane? What
Are
the
you
fuck
freaking
is wrong with me? What the hell?
Everything.
God. Ugh. Shit. No, I mean, when I saw, I was like, oh shit. When I saw Nicolina doing the whole fake apology thing as well, and I was like, oh, she's gonna be wrenched in 3 days. I guarantee it. I thought she and Sayla would be wrenched by Thursday, which is it's Wednesday. See, I was right.
Wait a minute. Sayla's wrenched too?
She will be.
I was going to say, because she's been saying all along she's so traumatized. And when you did her voice and everything, the other day, you did a whole thing on it and everything and explained everything. And oh my, you're right. It probably will happen.
Sounds like a jealous channel, Jason. Get real. How about we're tired of the bullshit? What's there to be jealous of? Shell. That is the most boring storyline. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Jealousy.
Sorry, guys. I lost internet for a second. I went outside, but I'm confused. I lost what you said. I lost the last 90 seconds. So what did you say? What did I miss?
This guy here is saying we're jealous, and that's why we're over here hating on Ernie. Give me a break. What's there to be jealous of? The little
Actually, there's tons of opinions in here, all meeting together because there's people right here saying that they don't like Jimbo. He's a liar. I say I like him and support him. Like we're all in here together, and we can still conversate and have different opinions. It's about being respectful about it to each other and not calling names.
Yeah. I mean, those guys were friends. They had all the same mods and all the same friends for a whole long time. Is everybody supposed to pick sides now?
And a lot of people pick a side, haven't been on the other side or even investigated it.
Thank you, Liberator.
I choose to look at all sides and then make my decision because I'm going to educate myself on both and then make a decision, which I have chosen to do, but not, that's my choice. Everyone does it different.
So, well, yeah, I mean, when he wrenched Nicolina last night.
Yeah, no, what the hell was that about?
It was either a joke. It was either a joke.
Thank you, Liberator.
My poor subs and mods from the past.
He was either making a joke and he's going to unwrench her, or he's been planning this. They've been planning this, team up, and they've been trying to figure out how to get to that space where they're all together instead of fighting, because they've been fighting in front of us all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And we've all, believed the fighting. And so, I mean, I thought that they were trying to figure out how to make themselves look like they were together. And it started with the whole BK apology thing, which was, I thought, totally fake and a setup. And then I was like, okay, how's he going to...
More poorly written scripts. Keep going.
Plot twist.
And then I was like, then Nicolina, everything's been shifting, but I kind of could see that they were going to try to figure out how. Now, what's also so weird is he wrenches her last night and they're all giggling. But earlier that day, he was like trying to set them up for failure and trying to trap them. So it's like, he's all over the place. He is absolutely all over the place. I don't think he is the leader of whatever this show is. I think he's an actor.
That's a mistake. I don't know why you're highlighting it.
I didn't.
Can you take it down?
Wait, who did you just say is the lead? Can you say that one last thing, Rose, please, if you don't mind?
I was, so what was it that interrupted me?
It was me. I'm sorry.
It was leader, I think. Leader.
So
he wrenched her.
Actor.
So he wrenched Nicolina. So when Sayla all of a sudden was coming onto my page, when Nicolina was all of a sudden I was involved in a way that I was trying to avoid being involved because I didn't want the direct attacks from BK and Nicolina because they're vicious. And I was just thinking about it today. I was like, God, this whole thing with the hate, I was driving around trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and what am I doing and what have I been doing,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
And it's not like I haven't thought that Ernie was potentially part of all this a long time ago, because I did. I thought,
Yeah.
So it wasn't that I'm not just promoting him like the guy. I am against the bullying, and I will fight against the bullying.
That's how most
If he turns out to be the slimiest thing on earth, I still would defend against bullying, because I've been bullied. I don't think he's this total fake just because I don't really understand. See, I believe all the stuff about what happened with his brother.
I think he's a good YouTube actor.
I honestly think he's part of the hide. Like, you went on this in the beginning of this rant earlier.
Sorry.
I loved it. You sounded like me.
Good.
I was like, awesome, sister.
It's before my visceral this morning.
Yes. Because you were screaming about the fact that all this bullshit, and we're not focusing on Summer. And that is exactly what this is about.
I know.
But
it's a psyop.
Because they need to cover up. They need to keep their trafficking ring going. And that's what they're hiding with all this nonsense and bullshit. Yep. And we're never going to talk about the truth as long as us sheeple, we need to wake up. Now, some people cannot accept this trafficking ring. They just cannot fucking wrap their minds around it. I don't know why. It's so obvious to me. I don't get the blindness there, but there is a blindness there.
Yeah.
And that blindness is what allows this to go on.
Right.
And that blindness is what they are counting on.
Right.
To keep this
because it's easy to divert us.
Exactly. We'd rather talk about, we were all raised on soap operas, and we'd rather talk about
being trafficked. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel very disappointed, but I've been feeling disappointed for some reason or another for weeks. I mean, for months. I mean, I feel sad. I'm definitely feeling sad.
Yeah.
He's off there laughing his ass off. He didn't give me a wrench. I'm actually good. I actually do care about the children. What are these people doing?
Right. And it never fails, Rose. Every time you start to talk about Dawn Wells and what happened to her, here they come. Here come the psyops.
Like, and we know this for a fact.
I used to call them, here come Benny and his jets. Well, now it's not Benny. Now we know for a fact that Tim paid BK and all these people to do this. To divert. He was paid. He admitted it. So we know this for a fact.
But BDAC's right, what he just wrote, because they're going to do something to him, and it's going to, like right now, they're probably plotting something and planning, and they're just pretending, and they're going to do something. That's what I think. And it's welcomes because it's going to make him a victim, maybe.
He's in the thick of it. Yeah, no, he either sold into it to survive.
He might be playing along right now.
He's either sold into it, and he was either already part of it, he sold into it, or he's pretending to sell into it.
There's so many.
In my opinion, it's one of those three. Either way, I believe he is used. I think he's abused, used, manipulated, and I think he's their front man.
You know why he doesn't write an autobiography, right, guys?
Why?
It's not true.
I don't agree with that. Well, look, I don't agree.
All that childhood abuse is a lie.
How do you figure that?
His sisters say that they don't like him using that as part of his act, and he does. And we believe it.
Those boys were totally abused. What sister?
They may have been abused, not to the point that he describes.
It might be only one that was abused.
Yeah, and it's not to the point that he describes, because he always adds another layer.
I didn't hear the brother was abused. All of them were.
Shelby, yes, I totally believe that they were probably both molested
because
why don't
you think Ernie was abused?
Sexual
totally anti-Ernie. All right, I didn't realize you were totally anti-Ernie. I didn't realize that.
I'm mad at Ernie.
I think
I'm hurt.
When you get a lot of times, if you feel you've been deceived and you were emotionally invested in something and then found out it wasn't true, you tend
I don't want to take the guy down or anything. I'm just hurt mad, Team Rose. You know how you.
Are you? Wait. You're hurt. Tell me why you're hurt. Exactly why you.
Okay, I'm hurt because of how he's handled me personally. How? Like, well, I've asked him for support on my channel, and he hasn't brought it. And if I'm not talking about him on my channel, he doesn't come and he doesn't support it. So I'm kind of like, fuck you, I'll go do my own thing because I've got a murdered daughter and there are issues I want to talk about, like the opiate addiction and how I feel like China is trying to take us over by keeping our defense weak, by addicted to fentanyl.
A lot of other things.
Let me finish this, Sarah. By being addicted to fentanyl, you can't hold a gun. You can't think straight. You can't differentiate a psyop. And if you are, you're having gender identity issues because you've been eating hormone-fed chicken, you can't hold a gun. You've got issues. So you see what I'm saying? They're weakening our defense through psyops. And this is one of them. I
agree with everything you said, except that Ernie Shell is a weakening psyop. That part, okay. I believe they're poisoning us with the fentanyl. That's very real. This is serious. I believe it's in everything at this point. I think
that Ernie is paid to divert our attention away from the case.
That's very sad.
That's my opinion.
Wait a minute. Remember hold on. Let me just finish this. Remember when he said that he was oh my God, an American eagle just flew over my friggin' head.
That's
American
cool.
friggin' damn eagle with the white head and the whole thing. Oh my God, it was a real eagle. Holy shit.
That's cool.
I'll be damned. That must mean something. I don't think I've ever had an eagle fly over my head like that. Well, wait. He said, hold on. The reason I was on the fence about whether Ernie was really part of all this or not was because he was so isolated out from the rest of them. Now maybe it was about the fighting, but just and maybe he knew, maybe he didn't know, but he did not sign. He says he didn't sign that contract. But the other thing he said that's very significant is that he said the cops threatened him to not talk about Summer and not to go down there anymore. I believe he wanted to talk about Summer. I believe he went out of his way. I watched him. He went out of his way.
I hope you're right.
You can't take that away from him just because he hurt your feelings by being neglectful.
Yeah.
Okay? That doesn't erase his fucking life.
I hope y'all are all three right. Yeah, maybe it's just my anger.
I see what you're
you can't negate. Look, everything. When I get hurt by one of these guys, it doesn't take away their true life story. Does it mean they might be, I'm not important enough? Yeah, that doesn't take away all of that happened.
I think
I honestly believe.
Yeah, but his siblings say it didn't happen.
Who gives a fuck what they say?
But what if it didn't happen?
Why is it more? Wait, hold on. Which siblings are we talking about?
We thought it was his sister that said none of that happened and that they're really hurt. They're really hurt that he uses.
Oh, what is this the one that lies about him? Look,
I mean, like he can make a storyline about anything else, but he doesn't have to say he doesn't have to say she was passed around the family.
Oh my God. You guys, what's going on here?
Because that's not his story to tell. That's her story to tell.
Oh
my God.
But it's okay for everybody else to talk about him and tell.
No, I don't want to talk about him at all.
You are talking about him, but
I'm talking about what I thought his whole direction and MO was.
We believed.
Personal life.
You can't deny all of the other things just because you're here. Your feelings are hurt.
No, I mean, if he's coming out and saying,
look, I don't get this kind of flipping around where you're like, oh, I'm mad at him now. Now I negate him. Now I'm going to shit on him like he's the worst thing ever. Even
I'm not shitting on
what it might appear.
On him at all.
Guys.
I'm not shitting on him at all, but I'm not going to worship him.
That way.
1 second, guys. I need to say this because I'm not on here too often. So let me just say this one thing. The video we watched, okay, those are the crazy people, okay? Those are the ones that are not the normal ones, okay? He was raised by another sister and his grandmother were a little more normal. Okay. So we saw the totally crazy ones. You cannot believe a thing they say. They also said that Shelby Shell was basically an obedient slave to a guy who had him stealing for a living and sucking cock for a living. Excuse my French.
See, how do you know that's true?
How do you know it's not true?
Because he's an actor on YouTube and he's making a lot of money off of a bullshit story.
Hold on a second.
And because he's getting in bed financially with people he claimed to be the bad guy.
Stop. You get to rant after I get off. Let me finish. Oh my God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Please let me speak, guys. I won't be here forever.
I'll mute myself. Go ahead.
Thank you. I know how. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're listening to part. You're like, okay, that everything those crazy people said, which is the crazy part of his family and the killer part of his family, whatever they said was true. But then you don't listen to the other. You're choosing which parts of that movie to listen to. They said that Shelby was a sweet obedient slave, and he would steal for you, he would kill for you, he would do anything. He would do anything they want. They're crazy. Don't you understand? Ernie is the not crazy one. Ernie's the one trying not to be a fucking criminal. He comes from a criminal family. You can't say that's not true. They basically admitted it all. I feel like the confusion here is just absolutely mind-blowing. You watch this movie, you decide what parts of it they say are true, and then you completely negate other parts of it, guys. I'm flabbergasted by my fellow humans, to be honest. This flipping back and forth because someone says one thing you don't like.
It's more than one thing I don't like, Rose. It's a year and a half of lies and being told that things that were real weren't real, and then realizing that there are show producers, actors and actresses like yourself that are involved.
I am not. Oh, you think I'm involved?
You might be, because you sure are trying to sell Ernie Shell over here. You might be. Are you a psyop trying to sell us on Ernie?
Mm-mm.
Then why is it so important to us that you do? I'd rather talk about Summer with you.
Sweetheart, I thought you understood that my channel, I wanted to talk about Summer. I was watching the cover-up. You think I'm part of the cover-up?
Are you? Do you see how that happens?
Of course not. No, I am not.
But do you see how easily
answer your question for all the world to see? No, I am not part of this. No, I am not part of this.
But do you see how easy it is to be accused of that? Because I just accused you. That's how easy it is. Okay, so he could be accusing people of things that are not real, just like I just accused you of something that is not real. That's how it happens. Why do we think that everything that comes out of his mouth is the gospel? Because we put him up on a pedestal. We put him up on a pedestal and we sit and we listen to his sermons for 5 and 6 hours. Thou shalt not have false prophets.
Well, then don't worship him. I'm not worshiping him. What's your problem?
Then why is it a problem for you for that I don't believe him anymore?
Because I don't understand how you can believe him, and then because you get butthurt that he didn't support your channel, suddenly...
That's your narrative, not mine. That's your narrative, not mine. I watched how he treated people that were loyal. I have a problem with that. He was not loyal back. Look, it's a two-way street. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. He wasn't scratching, so I left.
Not with Ernie Shell. It's not a two-way street. He's all take. I get that. I'm not. You think I worship him? You're wrong. I defend the bullying, okay? I don't worship him at all, okay? I don't worship anybody, guys. You guys think I'm like some person I'm not. You don't know who I am. You'll learn who I am. But my channel is not about worshiping people. I defended him. Because
how many hours do you spend listening to him, and how many hours do you spend on the Bible?
Excuse me?
Just ask yourself that. Are you putting him before God?
Are you?
I think I have been, and I have a problem with that with myself.
Wow.
Yes, I have been. If I turn down church and sit and watch him instead, I just did that. I just turned my back on God, and that's blasphemy.
Now we are dealing with the real issue here. You have an addiction issue to Ernie Shell, and so does apparently the whole fucking world.
Yeah, I'm the only one on panel that has an issue with addiction to listening to Ernie Shell. I believe that there's like
everybody's
according to him, 24,000 people want to sit and listen to Ernie Shell talk about Shell.
Oh my God, everyone's addicted to the guy, even I am.
This blew up a little bit by accident, you know. I don't think
it's a great big give me a freaking break. I want my money back for that movie ticket. That's how I feel.
You see, I get that you might feel that way, but for me, that's so extreme. And I'm not.
But you know, I'm on a more personal level than me, so you're more vested than I am. Like you've met him, you've interacted with him, you know him.
Hold on. First of all, you're saying things that are not true about me right now. Can I please stop that from happening? I don't.
You don't know him.
No, I don't appreciate all this spewing of lies about me. You think he's
a liar? What did I spew? What lie did I spew?
I don't know if you're lying.
What lie did I spew?
Spitting false truths about me and my life, which I really fucking hate.
What, are you mad because I'm
mad that you have accused me of being part of.
Are you mad that I'm speaking the truth?
No, man, you're speaking the truth. I'm mad that you're fucking lying about me.
No, I'm not.
I thought you cared about Summer.
You just don't like it. You just don't like it.
You're literally telling me that you're telling me the truth about my life?
No, I'm telling you the truth about mine and how I feel. I have nothing to do with you or your life. I'm telling you, if you say that you don't worship him, ask yourself those questions, not me. Ask yourself. That's what I did.
I think that you and I are not even in remotely the same wavelength on this at all.
Well, I'm not going to be if you're pro Ernie right now. I've got like what?
I'm not
29 people in here that
fucking
are kind
Ernie.
of
You know what? You're not listening. You're actually picking a fight with me on purpose.
I'm not picking a fight with you.
You absolutely are. You're calling me pro Ernie.
Drinking
You're
my
telling me
tea.
that I am part of a side.
Are you not pro?
You literally, first of all, you shouldn't have people on panel because you can't stop talking. You're not a good host. You don't know how to be quiet. You don't know how to people talk.
I have cookies.
I'm gonna go have my own rant about this because obviously I can't get anything. I am not pro Ernie. I am not part of this fucking psyop, dimwit. I really resent all the lies you've told about me tonight and today.
What lie?
I have never met Ernie.
What lie? And then how did you get the hat?
I don't have the hat, you complete imbecile. You don't even have your facts straight.
I thought that he took it to you or something.
You thought wrong. And you thought a lot of things. Well, you thought a lot of things that are wrong, and you're such a bad listener, you will never hear the truth.
Well, I'm just horrible, aren't I? Let's just shoot Cynthia right here, right now. Let's just shoot Cynthia right here, right now, because she's horrible. She don't like Shell no more. Let's get her. Let's get her, because she's against Ernie. Let's get her, damn it.
This isn't going well.
With you, this is not about Ernie. You're absolutely ridiculous.
This is not going well.
I thought you thought this was about Summer, and it turns out that you are one of the people that makes it so much about. You want to talk about Summer. You want to talk about it. Now it's my fault that
all
you
want to do is talk about
I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I'm literally living in the Black Mirror Matrix of hell.
Rose, hi. First of all, I can't even talk.
Sugarpie, agree.
Why do you people have more than one person up? It is insanity.
I haven't been able to say anything. I haven't been able to say anything.
Come on. Ernie doesn't care about Summer. Rose believes this. No, I don't. I don't need your lies and bullshit. You're literally morons over here saying this shit about me.
I'm far from a
moron. I haven't even spoke.
I'm not a moron.
Hey, that's generalizing. I haven't even spoke yet, and I'm always for. I happen to enjoy listening to you, so that was like generalizing. I never said anything about you.
I do too.
I support you. I was just trying to keep the peace and say that if it's screaming, nobody can.
She didn't like me confronting her with the fact she's be productive with him, okay, and refuses to see the truth. Okay, that's why she's mad. She's mad because I told her what she doesn't want to hear.
Okay?
I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad host. You just didn't like my opinion.
No, you're a good host.
I'm not lying about you, Team Rose. I said, do you see how lies get started? Well, I think what comes out of his mouth about his sister are lies. Okay.
You tried to make an example. It got a little.
I was making an example, but you want to hold on to it and whatever, and rant. Okay, well, whatever. I was making a damn point.
It went from 0 to 10, so it wasn't productive conversation.
What am I lying about? No, what am I lying about, Rose?
You just had a fact that you didn't know, so it got corrected. You just corrected is all, and we could have moved on. I was trying to help, but nobody could hear me.
Sarah, you were trying to talk when she was trying to talk. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to help the piece, okay? Because I know that once people go from 0 to 10, the conversation is less likely to be heard each other. You know what each other's saying. I know this, and once you get up to 10, it's not going to go anywhere.
If she says she doesn't have the hat, I want to hear what she's got to say. If everybody can get along, I love Team Rose to death, and I want to hear what she's got to say.
It's true.
But Glamorous Life, did you have something that you wanted to say?
Yeah, I guess it's not even like.
Didn't know you were here.
Sarah, hey Rose, hey Gypsy. Yeah, the peacemaker here, because I see like we all are passionate about how we feel, and frustrations can go like amok like that, and I really respect and love listening now. Now we can all really say how we feel.
Yes, you sure can.
And not be afraid of like, oh, they're gonna think this about me.
Yeah, and I want to unmute her because I want her to be able to have a chance to talk and vent and yell and rant just like I am. And I only muted her so that Sarah could speak. Do you mind if I unmute her?
Yeah,
okay, good.
Your conversation, but now.
Okay, Rose, I hope you're still here.
I only wanted to help. Okay, go ahead.
I don't have the
I didn't
hat.
know that you didn't have the hat, and I'm sorry that I was misunderstood that you all knew each other from
Yeah.
PA10 days.
Well, now I know how many gossipy, weird things are thought about me that aren't true.
She just
Nobody
had,
thinks anything weird of you.
she
Where
just
did
didn't.
you formulate? Yeah, I never met him. I didn't get the hat. We had a big weirdo fight earlier on. I had to throw my magical boobs at him just to fucking turn him around from stopping acting like a fucking idiot.
Rose, can I add? You have some pretty nice boobs.
Thank
in
you.
good
You haven't even
Not
seen
the
them.
dancing
Actually,
girl.
they're just they're just it's the nips that are good. The rest of
They're way up there, and you got a
Magical orbs.
they're
smacking
not.
ass
I've got
body.
huge. That's fake. That's because I'm just know how to position my body into where they seem firmer than they're not. They're huge flopsters. Believe me. They're like big
You
little
look
water.
good. You
No, I
look
got
good,
the
girl.
half-filled water balloon magical ones. So trust me. Anyway, they're squishy and nice when you put your head on. The good thing about them is they're great for hugs. That's the point of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're fun to hug. Yeah.
And BDAC, go fuck yourself. I don't know why these goat people pick on me. What is BDAC's problem? BDAC is obsessed with Ernie. I'm not obsessed with Ernie. I hope that I'm heard. I'm sure that I will be twisted. See, look at you, BDAC. Rose does worship him. That's psychological abuse right there.
This guy right
BDAC,
here says
I
that
think that you, BDAC, are a pedophile and a pervert and a weirdo, and I think you're obsessed with 12-year-old kids. This is my opinion based on listening to you talk about another man's fucking 12-year-old wife, you weirdo, as if it matters. 35 fucking years ago, teenage love, and all you can do is talk about that 12-year-old. I think you got your ass, you got your head up her ass, and you're the weirdo. And also the fact that you constantly diss me, BDAC, go back to England, okay?
Oh, shit.
Go back to England.
Rose, that whole
You're
thing
not
you
an
went on.
American, you
You wanna
little
come up
fucker.
and
He's
do
part of the
yourself?
CIA. He's part of the MI6, 5. He's not even 6, he's 5. Or his mother was, or whatever the fuck. And by the way, they're all in it together. And yes, the CIA runs the world. And now I have to be killed because I'm talking about the fucking CIA. Watch that movie, The 355, and you will know.
what's it
going on.
called?
Oh, I've
The
heard
movie
that.
what? I'm gonna write it down. What is it?
355. I just put it in the fucking text.
I've
BDAC,
heard
take your anal retentive. BDAC's up the pedophile. I'll tell you, I have pedo radar in a weird way. I don't have gaydar. I know nothing about gay. I don't know why. It could be gay, straight, goats. I have no idea what you're doing with your whatever. Okay.
Okay, let's get back to what we were
Dude.
talking about here.
But BDAC is a pedo. Period.
Dude, he's
You're
not
a bully
pedo.
pedo.
Girl,
You are a bully fucking pedo.
Thank you for
BDAC.
coming, Gatorade. I'll send everybody over to you
Oh, I
after
hate
the
BDAC.
show.
I hate BDAC. I fucking hate. He's a loose loving lizard. Oh, he's not even. He's a goat. He's a cow. Go eat your gourmet California Twinkies, BDAC.
Let's get back to the hat here. This guy up here said that he went and got the hat back from Tino's.
Nobody knows the truth about anything. The truth is, I paid for the fucking thing.
Right. I remember that.
I
Instantly.
know about the hat.
I paid, for the record, $600 in the form of $300 worth of tickets for me in my name and $300 worth of tickets in Kachina Simmerly's name.
Correct.
Because at the time, I believed that if anybody was going to take care of the fucking hat to the best of her ability to keep it on his fucking head, it would be her if it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
So he has it now.
So
Is
I
that
never
right?
met him. He was really upset that I did not have him send it to me because sending it to me would have involved me more deeply into their plans and schemes and money needs. I dodged it. I'm super psychic, and I also have extremely good guides, and I was helped in a way, but I was also lucky because I dodged a fucking bullet, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid of all of these fucking people. He said, he said to me, I tested him, okay? This is months ago. I tested him to see if he would say the code phrase. And he said it.
Hope, thank you for coming.
But all this time, guys, even though I knew the fucking truth or thought it might be true, I'm still a romantic. I like to have my dreams. I can play along my own little way. I'm too old to give a fuck. But that doesn't mean I don't support the cause. And I stick by the cause, rescue our children, whether he's part of it or not. And if you followed me back then, you would have known I made a movie, a video, as it said. Can we do this without him? because he's throwing his hat away. And I tried to catch it because I was terrified he was going to give up his post of saving the fucking children, being the face of it. And he's running off and acting crazy. 3 days after I fucking meet him, he's selling his hat of us. I was out of my mind. I thought
I remember.
I found something.
I do too. I remember it too.
Talk to me about emotional investment. My whole life has been about this fucking guy since I laid eyes on him.
Yeah.
I have cried more tears in relationship to this fucking Tasmanian devil than anyone.
Oh,
that's
no,
exactly what I
remember.
said he was to my husband the other day.
They're all
Yeah.
having orgies. He can fuck like a demon.
Yeah.
remember when he was tased?
What?
Oh, God, I was like, I
Orgy?
couldn't watch his
My
screen.
husband
I
cried and
got up.
called the cops. I know.
I was like crying. I'm like, oh my God, he's being tased. You guys leave him alone. Leave him alone.
My
Leave him
husband got
alone.
on the phone right away. I know. I know.
Oh, it was
I think
heartbreaking.
he's been
4 hours of
cloned a million
torture.
times. I
4
Yeah.
hours of torture.
Yeah, and,
think
and,
he's been
and
cloned.
all just trying to say things like, sit down, dude, get some water, whatever. So,
Right. I remember that.
yeah.
Get some water. Get some water.
yeah, sit down. And if I find out that was
Guys,
all
I
just
mean,
fake,
come on,
oh
we're
my
not
gosh.
talking about all Gypsy's doing, asking questions about she heard, trying to show his Rose. I mean, this is amazing to me. All the things that are told about me that are not true. And I mean, I'm
People
not happy about
might-
it, but I'm glad I know about it. Now I have to spend my life defending myself.
No. I don't think it's like that. I think it's just
I
random.
don't think
People
anybody
don't know
believes
you.
anything.
If people don't know you as well,
BDAC pummeled me about the hat for months. Where's the money from the hat? It's supposed to go to Summer Wells. You made $4,800, Ernie. Where's the money? Where did it go to the summer fund?
He was hard to deal with. BDAC, dude, you were hard to deal with because
look, the
we were
fact
all there
that
for a
Ernie
good
is
purpose.
wrenching his two top
Honestly.
enemies, Nicolina and whoever.
And you would never seem
Only
BDAC.
balanced by Jen's Mail South. Only balanced. Thank God they wrenched her last night. The Jen Mail.
BDAC, you never seem to, I understand what you're saying, but you never seem to call out Nicolina or Rap, and it was frustrating because I know people who were just
BDAC is
here
part of it.
for
Part of
goodness.
it. He's here to distract.
You know?
He's here to distract.
why people thought that you were there to distract because of that. What they're
That's
saying.
all he ever does.
Right,
He says
Sarah.
nothing constructive. He just says bullshit comments. He might even be a psyop for all I know. For all I know, the BDAC we see, because sometimes the psyop things or the little bot guys, like they'll take a name and then they'll like mimic it, and then they'll take random comments and just kind of like repeat them over and over again as like an irritating thing, like when you get the water droplets on your head, the Chinese torture. So we have to be really on top of it, guys, in terms of noticing what's bullshit and what's not bullshit. Now, I'm not saying that, because even if Ernie Shell, look, the super soldiers are created by the Nazis, all of them. And that family, he said that family, his own family. He actually said his own family paid the prosecutor to get his brother, the murderer, off earlier. And I think that because they want to use him, they want that murderer. He's obedient. He does what he likes to kill. He does what he's told. He's programmed. See, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, but they're all ignorant as AF. I don't think they're that important. I think this is all thinking way too much into it.
Important? Okay, well, I think the killer's
No, I just think it's like kind of putting. It's like
Ernie Shell is live. Oh my God! Do we all run over there obsessed?
Oi, Ray, really? Oi.
Yeah, he's live. Come on, let's go watch him. Come on, let's admit our obsession and go over there.
Is he live? Is he competing with me again?
I'm going over there. I'll talk to you guys later.
Is he competing with me again?
Oh, yeah. Be over there,
I want to hose him off and get all the grease
I
off.
won't watch. I'm not watching. I want to hear like negativity about the people in here. I don't like it. Ugh. It's enough. I do think he missed.
Let me just say this glamorous life. Do you remember a few minutes ago when she got mad at me because I said she was obsessed with him?
Yeah.
And then it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's gone to his channel.
I gotta love her tenacity though. When she did go off on the thing about people being so obsessed with who Jimbo married, to me that whole thing and how she said it was like, yeah, girl, you go. That was that long ago. You guys are all crazy. We're all old people. It was legal at the time. Stop this like false outrage, fake outrage. How outraged you are. It's legal. It was a legal marriage. Move past it. That's
Yeah.
all you have. It's a legal marriage. Get on with it. In real life, you're not going to go after your neighbor because you found out that he was 17, married a 12-year-old. In real life, we don't do this crap to people. Online, we do, though. But, you know.
Oh me, this is something else, though. I tell you, it's the emotions, that got played on us. Why we're all here right now, and it's almost like being in high school and you feel like you just got shitted on by the football player. You know what I mean? And everybody's talking about it. And they're all looking at you.
I'm really curious to see if it was schizophrenia, drugs, or fake. That's all that I want to know right now. Schizophrenia, drugs, or fake. The highway. That's the only reason I was here. I love kids. Not here for the kids. Not a place I go to come about true crime, because I just don't come here for that. That's the only reason I was ever here. Ever. Was the bullying of someone that I believed. I don't think we're that important to pay off to be players in the Storm Wells cover-up, nor is it some CIA plan, nor is there tunnels and they're all in there.
If anything, it's keeping our minds sharp.
Yeah. Reminding us,
because we are asking each other. We are asking, what do you think about that? Rather than blindly just walking in blind faith with a man. And I'm glad that hey, what do you think about this?
Is this all a big game of Clue?
I think it is. I think it's an interactive Clue.
Maybe it is a game
How
of
much
Clue.
is real? Because more gets uncovered and you're like, oh my God, that was even like,
right.
I knew it all. Like,
did Rose leave? I had to go tend to something for a minute. Is Rose gone?
Yes, she left. She went to not obsess over Ernie and watch him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she went over there because she's not obsessing over him.
Okay.
I don't want to watch, even though I know Ernie will delete it because he does delete his lives now. But I don't know. So you guys don't think that woman, and this is just gossipy, I know, that wasn't Mega. I mean,
oh really?
Which woman?
The picture in that picture of Ernie and her together. I don't remember.
I forget who they said had posted it.
The one that Ernie posted, the beautiful woman next to him, because I know with my picture, I can face at me towards I look, completely different. So
yeah. Oh, a lot of people do that with the filters and stuff. So maybe it was, and also E Squared's, was on her panel last, Jimbo's, and you remember she was saying that she only seen her a couple times in in the baseball hat and her hair up and no makeup, and she did look different, but she could see how it could be her.
Oh, it could be her. So it probably was, but just and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't. Right.
When as women, when you want a picture, you don't want to look like you want to make yourself look good.
Especially with the scrutiny she's under.
Yeah, right.
Come on. Yeah. The whole world was watching to see and everything, So. Okay.
So what do you think should happen now? And what do you think will happen now?
I don't think at all that Nick's people are going to be happy with this newfound friendship. That's going to blow up.
Sorry, I couldn't help that.
No, yeah, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, it just says that Ricky and Ernie's mods were all watching this live. Well, why not comment? Why not?
I hope so. I hope they know how pissed the fuck off little old Cynthia is here.
That was pretty explosive. So let's see. That's why that gives the content. You see, whenever anyone has any kind of, it just all makes sense now. When everybody fights or does anything, it creates content because then you have something to counter against.
But there's so much content out in the world.
Every time
I did how many lives just showing around town, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There's all kinds of content out there. I think this is taking the lazy way out of writing content.
Do you think 10 people really went over there, or do you think they just left this? What I think is if this show right now is his content, for instance, it could be potentially, then everybody flocks over there to listen to it. It's drama and it creates content. Let's see how many people are there. It's probably about us now. Who knows? We just
See, if
Yeah,
want
I'm
we
over
all,
it. I'm over it.
if
we just
we all
want to know the
express
truth.
our,
I could care less what those people over there have to say about me. I really
Yep.
could care less.
see,
Are
if
they
we
saving
all,
a life? Are they stopping a heart attack right now? If you're
I
not
know.
saving a life and being productive, I couldn't give a rat's ass what you got to say. You know what I mean?
and
I
if we
really
could
don't
try to
care.
like be mindful of like, and this is hard, I completely know because I don't need to do it myself all the time. But if we
Thank you,
remember that,
Liberator.
if we can state our truth with in a way to like not be attacking, that is only other people will see that and go, she only said this and she didn't attack back. And so if Ernie attacks that, they will only see that we did things in not an attacking way. Don't ever give them anything.
Fuel. But even so, if
Ew,
I
it's
get
hard.
it's hard because it's potential for getting twisted anyhow. So you're gonna,
Yeah, and it does. It it does. With the people who they
only
say,
the
she
only
said
people
this about you, you know.
with a brain will point it out and say, no, she just said this, or people with courage. So what,
Which is hard because then you get attacked. You're
Yeah,
called, oh,
exactly.
you're a pedo lover, or you're a Ernie supporter, which means that you support scammers or whatever.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
man and a boo boo, right?
Right, right.
And I got
But
mad all year long when people called them that, and said scammer, and I used to get mad and stuff
yeah,
and upset for
Oh,
them.
God.
but Gypsy, Gypsy, you
Y'all
know
heard
what always happens.
a
Like,
visitor. Hold on just 1 second.
okay,
He did?
exactly, Leisha.
Where's she? Okay.
I know. I was wondering too. Should we be quiet? Is it on
Is you
backstage or?
It's useless, but we get sucked in and we're just becoming content, anyone that reacts.
Yep, it's
Which is
true,
hard
Sarah.
gonna do when you want to know, or if it comes crashing down on you the whole year you thought this and that, and you got emotionally invested and everything.
I know. I hope nothing ever bad said about you, Sarah.
Like,
'Cause there's
uh,
nothing
oh, they
said. But
already did. They already did, but that just shows you, like, I had friends in there and stuff. I thought, I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not going to. So why should
no,
I be bothered to be hurt by it? Because I was truly invested, and I don't
yeah,
care because I was. Do you think I would spend all my own money making the shit I made?
no, no. Amen.
You okay? Is she crying? Uh, okay. Yes, he implies, which I that I already knew that person would, because I already called that in my brain because she went around spying for him. So you're that desperate for one. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see.
Oh, oh look, oh look, oh.
Like I said,
That's why she's so happy. Hey, Mr. Photographer.
oh, what's going? I didn't even know the camera on.
I think it's you gotta mute your side because you're so close.
Oh, because
On a different,
they have two cameras going on. Maybe at the same.
yeah, and you're close to the other one, so you have to mute one of them because you're gonna
That's
get mad feedback.
yeah. They're not going to be in sync because two are on in the same place. That's probably what. Yeah. So do they have company? Is that what's going on? I can read some things. Let's see.
Yep, looks like it.
Yes, chaotic. That's what I was thinking.
Hey,
So
I'm back. It's my grandson. He just came to visit me and haven't
I
seen
love to see that
Happy?
hugs. I love that, Gypsy. I'm so happy for you. Yay.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You
I'm
have right
not
there in
been
those four
handling
walls.
him moving out too good. I've been really, really depressed.
Honey,
So
you
it's
can get off here. You can
been
get off here
really
and go
hard.
be. Oh,
Yeah.
sweetie. Go be with him. We'll be you come
Okay.
back and we'll all be here. We
Okay,
love
I
you.
promise I would send everybody over to Gator Bait if somebody could drop her link. And she said she would pick up.
Oh God. Oh girl. Yay. Yay.
Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming.
Love you
Take care.
guys.
I love you guys. Thank you.
No problem. So somebody's gonna put a link so we can click it. I don't know what it-
Her link down, Ken.
And
And
Sarah,
what about-
start going lives on your channel and I'll come over and support you too, or Alicia if you want to too,
Yeah,
Ever.
I was going try it. I was
Sarah,
making sure
do it. I'm sub to you. Do it. Like,
I
I'll help you
great
too.
subscribers, so I don't know if I would have any. I might only have a couple,
But
unless
they'll build because people want
yeah,
a place to go and talk. It'll build quickly.
just hang out and chat like we're doing
Just to
right.
hang out, like, and even if you just have side chat on, a place to check in, like
And
even just side chat open.
I don't know how you add a StreamYard either. Like I don't know how it links to YouTube and all that. I guess I could watch a tutorial. I could do everything else though.
I know how. I can walk you through it like privately. I
Yeah,
can
well,
walk you through. You
you
have
can.
to connect. Do you connect with Gypsy? Because I can connect with her, and I can give you my info so it finally gets to you.
I don't. If you have the only people I can think of is maybe
Alicia.
Yeah, that's one, and you can
Okay.
get. She has my cell.
Alicia has mine too. So
I,
Alicia, please give mine if you don't mind at all to
yeah,
Sarah.
just
Like
send it in
that.
a text so I know that you're not
Yeah.
a
And
telemarketer.
Alicia, if you go live too, like let us know so we can all go place. I know that she's leaving now, so we should go.
Oh right. Okay.
I guess so. Okay. Okay,
And where's
guys.
the? I don't know where to go.
I know.
We need the link.
Don't ask that side. Where should we
wait.
go? You know where they'll tell us.
So what we have to do is close StreamYard and go back into the chat and click the link, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll see you in the chat.
Okay. Okay.
All right.